and we've made quite a few different items of jewellery to take away. It's been a real good experience. Great teacher, very patient with us, and we've been having a good laugh. I've done a bit of normal macrame with your satin cords and that, but with the wire it's a totally new aspect for me, and I've found it absolutely amazing.
Get creative with Mark Smith with his Craft Fair DVD. Mark guides you through 6 sections of fascinating techniques that sell the best on his very own successful craft fairs. He concludes this DVD by sharing his own tips and hints that make his own stalls very popular. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we like to provide you with the best possible service. Our friendly and helpful call centre team are on hand 24 hours a day to assist you with your shopping or any other queries you may have. We also have a dedicated Facebook help team who are on hand 7 days a week between the hours of 7:30 AM and 10:30 PM. JewelleryMaker, making your experience the best it can be.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels, from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website.
It's the Pearl Show! Well, we couldn't afford any kind of indoor fireworks, Jan, so I'm doing my own.
That was very good. It was very good.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's cool. Cool.
It's the Pearl Show, it's the Pearl Show, it's the Pearl Show. As you said yesterday on Facebook, Jan, it's going to be
Perfect.
perfect. How you doing? How you doing, everyone? Happy Sunday. It is official. It is a gorgeous Pearl Show with the lovely Jan today. Jan, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, 10 being the most, how excited are you about today's show?
20.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You see?
I mean, what's not to like?
I know.
What we've got is just amazing.
This is like your ultimate show, isn't it?
I'm in heaven. And you, of course, Karen.
Of course.
You know?
Of course. How you doing? Great to see you today. We've got a gorgeous Pearl Show today. We've got so much to get through on today's show. We have got a metre of red colour dyed quartz. We've got brand new kyanite. We've got amazing clear quartz briolette cut gemstones. We've got pearls coming out of our ears. We've got a collection with diamonds, with pearl, with diopside in it. Loads of wire. We've got cabochons. We've just got loads, basically. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing show. Yes, I will show the red quartz. This is coming up in the second half of the show today, about 11:30. Look at this. Itchy nose this morning. Red dyed quartz. Absolutely awesome, awesome. Check it out. A metre of gemstones there. That's going to be coming your way a little bit later on in the show. Can I show you the kyanite as well? Oh, look at this. Brand new Nepalese kyanite. Absolutely gorgeous. This stunning strand. Totally natural. It's going to be coming your way between now and 11 a.m. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? We've also got stunning clear quartz graduated briolette cut gemstones. Look at the rate of faceting on these. Absolutely amazing, dazzling, bedazzling gemstones. These incredible gems are going to be coming your way at about 11 a.m. The kyanite's coming up at about 10. Other way around, sorry. The kyanite's coming up at 11. This clear quartz is coming up at 10. Brill. Okay, awesome. Can I show you a piece of jewellery that Jan has made from one of the collections today? This is coming up in our first kit today. Oh my word. Pearls, gold coloured copper wire, and these incredibly beautiful little gemstones woven into this piece. Diamonds. Yeah. Absolutely amazing diamonds. Incredible. I can't wait to show you this. We've got Linda in our Sunday experience today, who has been harping on about this piece of jewellery since she came in this morning. So we do have the Sunday experience with us today, which is going to be loads and loads and loads of fun. I think there's 2 or 3 ladies in there today, I'm not entirely sure. So that's going to be loads of fun. Jan, how much have you enjoyed, there's a Sunday experience, how much have you enjoyed working with these kits today?
Oh, I've had an absolute ball. When I opened them, I just sat and looked at them. You know, to have diamonds and pearls. I'm in heaven. Yeah. I'm absolutely in heaven. Just perfect. All 3 of the kits were great to work with.
They really are, aren't they?
They're just
absolutely
amazing.
Stunning. Yeah. We've got some massive pearl bundles on today's show, actually. We've got an enormous 14 strand pearl bundle, something like that. 15 strand pearl bundle. We've got 10 strand pearl bundle as well. We've just got loads and loads and loads coming up. Today's early bird special is going to sell out in seconds, just so you know, okay? It's going to sell out in absolute seconds. Send your text in today if you do want to get in touch with us. We'd absolutely love to hear from you today. If you have any questions for Jan, then she will do her best to kind of answer any questions that you have, jewellery maker related and non-jewellery maker related as well. She's a very good listener. Here's our text number, 60777. Start your text with the word JM Studio. Standard network charges apply. We've got another theme show coming up soon, haven't we?
We have.
Is it the 5th of March or the 4th? 5th of March, yeah. Top tip show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that one as well.
It's going to be good fun.
Yeah.
And as of next week, we're going to be putting a post up and a poll up on Facebook for you to leave your jewellery maker related dilemmas and also to vote as well for certain things on Facebook as well, which is going to be great. And that's going to feature on the show on the 5th of March. That's going to be great. Okay, so early bird special today. We bought you a chain like this on Thursday's show. It sold out within about 30 seconds and I didn't even have a chance to promo it for you and to show it to you before we bought it to you, because it literally just been brought down by our manager Scott, and we put it straight to air. This is coming up now, okay? It's your early bird special. Thank you very much for tuning in nice and early this morning. 3 meters of 925 sterling silver cable chain. 3 meters of 925 sterling silver chain. I've got so many people there already. Being able to work with a continuous 3 metre length of 925 sterling silver chain is quite incredible. This is a lovely, lovely chain. It's described as a cable chain. I would actually, yes, it is a cable chain. A Rollo chain's got more kind of rounded links. This has definitely got kind of it's a slight oval shaped links. I've got so many people there already. It's absolutely amazing. You can get involved with JewelleryMaker in 2 different ways, either by calling us on our free phone number, which is 0800 644 655, or by getting involved on our website, www.jewellerymaker.com. Simple and easy to get involved. Now, Jan, being able to work with a 3 metre spool of chain, how is it different to being able to work with 3 1 metre pieces of chain, or, you know, smaller pieces of chain? Why is this so great?
Well, the chain that we get in the sterling silver kit, you know, the little findings, is great, but you only get sort of a bracelet length.
Yes.
So with these, it gives you the option, well, you can just work from the roll, can't you? So you can cut off as much as you want. If you want an extension chain, you can cut that off, but you're not compromising. If you've got a bracelet length and you want just to use part of it as an extension chain, you've got to use the other part as an extension chain.
Yeah, you do.
Because there's not a lot else you can do, or put it on earrings. But with this, you just cut off exactly what you want, when you want it. Perfect. Yeah. And if you want a really long, just silver chain, you've got it there, haven't you? Yeah. Just with one simple pendant from it. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. And
it's gorgeous.
Over half the quantity has already been allocated, which is absolutely fantastic. The average necklace length is around about 40 centimetres in length, so you're going to be able to get about 7, around about 7 necklaces out of this. If you want to make a nice long necklace, it's going to be slightly less. If you want to make a choker style necklace or just bracelets, then of course it's going to be considerably more. We've got to bring the price on screen because I've got so many people coming through for this. I've got loads of multi-bidders. Over half the quantity is gone. £24.95p. Now that is for a 3 metre spool of 925 sterling silver cable chain. Absolutely amazing. I've got loads of people there. So many people coming through. Let's have a look at some names. Angela, Jan, Anonymous, Anne, Tessa, Heather, Teresa, Anonymous, Dorothy, Kathleen, Karen, Sarah, Laura, Anonymous, Irene, Christine, Maria, Fiona, Kathleen, Diane, Raymond, Phyllis, Alexander, Celeste, Samia, Yvonne, Marianne, Sandra, Tessa, Linda, Judith, Jane, Janet, Lynn, Louise, Anita, Heather, Patricia, Angela, Rosemary, Margaret, Anonymous, Angela, Jeffrey, Anonymous, Lynn, Sarah. Look, there's loads of people. Loads of people. Loads of people. So many people there. Well done, everyone. Absolutely gorgeous. And as Jan quite rightly says, it enables you to work directly from the spool, so you can cut off exactly how much you need, which is really fantastic when you're working with something which is it's precious metal. It is 925 sterling silver. Now, we've got 3 kits on today's show. 2 of the kits have got precious metal findings, just so you know. And we've got lots of sterling silver findings coming up. We've also got sterling silver findings coming up on today's show as well. The kit that doesn't have findings in, which is a collection, has diamonds, diopside, and pearl in it. Some of the most petite pearls I've ever seen. They're featured in this necklace actually, which Jan has put together. Beautiful. Okay, so, right, now I feel like we're going to have to physically restrain Jan for a lot of today's show. Jan is a little bit obsessed with pearls. Just a bit.
I am.
Do you dream about pearls?
Yeah. I do. I am obsessed with them.
Yeah.
I just don't, you know. And today has been really great, and I've really looked forward to today.
So have I.
And it's going to be a perfect day, as we said. The only thing wrong with today is that I'm not at home and able to take advantage of.
And do you know what? Jan is totally speaking the truth there, because every single time I'm on the show and we have a strand of pearls or a pearl bundle, one of the first names I always see on the screen coming through to get this is guest designer Jan. It's true.
I've got orders to collect, which I'm going to collect after this
you don't actually... It's like you work here for free, because all of the money that you earn for working here just goes straight back onto buying gemstones, doesn't it?
Pretty much.
What does your other half think of that?
Well, you know, doesn't matter really, does it?
Doesn't matter what he thinks. Anyway, right, okay. 15 strand pearl bundle. This is absolutely amazing. Gemma Crow got quite shirty yesterday. But she kept missing out on deals.
Oh, I did.
You're not going to get grumpy, are you?
Me grumpy? Yeah, probably.
Probably. I can imagine you getting quite grumpy. Just don't make any mistakes.
Oh.
Right.
I'll try.
She makes loads of mistakes. That's the only thing about Jan.
I'll do my best.
Right. We've only got 20 of this bundle available. Only 20 chances available. It's a 15 strand pearl bundle. It's going to be amazing. I have got for you chocolate coloured pearls, which look almost perfect round. Oh my word, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? These are stunning 5mm pearls. They look like they're almost perfect rounds. I'm not going to say that they are, but they almost look like they are, yeah? That television screen is not lying to you. I've then got some beautiful burgundy coloured pearls. What do these look like? They look like almost perfect rounds, don't they? They are genuine. All of these strands are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Silver pearl nuggets. Cherry pearl nuggets. Oh my word, this is amazing. Plum coloured potato pearls. Oh, look at that, because you can tell by the kind of oval shape on these. Creamy coloured pearl nuggets. Look at these. These are almost perfect rounds. Light pink cultured pearls. 6 by 5 millimetres in. No, they can't be 6 by 5. They're 9 by 8 millimetres in diameter. Here are the 6 by 5 ones. Oh, they're gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful. These are all genuine freshwater cultured pearls. There's more. Turquoise coloured pearls. More kind of baby blue coloured pearls this time. Look at these. These are gorgeous burgundy coloured potato pearl nuggets. Oh, they're more rice pearls actually. Then you're getting creamy coloured pearls. Look at the size of these. They're enormous. They're 11 by 13 millimetres in diameter. Wow. 11 by 13. These burgundy pearls are 10 by 11 mil in size. These are all genuine freshwater cultured pearls. You're then going to be getting beautiful Keishi pearls in champagne. And then you've got this gorgeous, stunning strand of dark grey baroque pearls, which are 11 by 10 millimetres in diameter. Now, we only have 20 chances, well, less than 20 chances now, because I've already got people coming through for this deal. A 15 strand pearl bundle. Now, we here at JewelleryMaker are having to, and I will explain this quite a few times on today's show, we here at JewelleryMaker are having to spend more money on our pearls at the moment at JewelleryMaker when we are buying pearls. Why is that? Okay, well, not too long ago there was an epidemic which actually swept through a lot of the pearl farms over in the Far East, over in particular places like China, and it killed a lot of the molluscs that were growing the pearls. So because there were less molluscs to grow the pearls, the price of pearls went up. Now, that epidemic seems to be under control now. However, it takes a certain amount of time to grow a pearl. With pearls like this, and with pearls like these enormous 11 by 10 or 10 by 13 millimetre pearls, it can take up to 2 years for each one of these pearls, to grow. That is an awfully long time, okay? So understandably, you can understand that the price of pearls is relatively high at the moment, okay? At the moment here on JewelleryMaker, we are able to source pearls at different kind of prices. Some pearls we have to pay a lot more for, particularly the very, very large ones, and that is purely because, of course, they take longer to grow. So pearls like this are in much, much, much shorter supply at the moment, okay? Because you've got to wait a certain amount of time for these pearls to form and to grow. Now, each one of these strands of pearls, what would you pay for each one of these strands of pearls? Some of the smaller strands, I'd think $9.95 would be great for some of these smaller strands of pearls. Some of the larger strands of pearls, definitely over £20 per strand. And I don't think that's unfair. I don't think that's unrealistic at all. I don't think it's a reflection of how much you should sell these pearls on for. When you make pearl pieces of jewellery, you're making something which will be, and you can't really help it, it will become an heirloom of the future. It will be something which you pass down from generation to generation. It's got real inherent quality and inherent value about it. 15 strands of pearls, okay? Obviously, this is going to be the kind of bundle that is going to be nudging towards, oh goodness me. I mean, Jan, what do you think? For 15 strands of pearls, it's got to be nudging towards the kind of almost £200 mark. It's got to be.
Well, yeah, it's got to be. I mean, when you look at the size of the pearls and the quality of the pearls and the colour of them as well, I would wear every single one of those. You've got to be nudging up towards the 200. You've got, yeah. And I would say that was a bargain, to be honest with you.
When you think about how much you could sell a pair of single drop pearl earrings for with 925 sterling silver findings, let's say, I don't know, between let's say £20 a pair, you know, for single drop pearl earrings with 925 sterling silver findings at a craft fair, or at a bridal fair, possibly even more, absolutely fantastic. The whole bundle today is going under £100. Today, 15 strands of genuine freshwater cultured pearls for £99, 95p. Jan, you look like you are fuming at that price. What does that work out to per strand? £6.66 a strand.
What can I say?
It's under £7 a strand.
That is amazing.
I know.
That's stunning. And what I'd say is, if people haven't ventured into pearls before, this is a great way to get going, because you've got all the different shapes, all the different colours.
Yeah.
So it's, well, it's just, yeah. I'd be on the phone if I was at home.
I know you would be. I know you would be. I have got, oh, goodness me, I have got so many people with this bundle in their baskets at the minute. You need to check your baskets out. Don't forget, with this bundle, we were only able to put 20 of this bundle together. Once it's gone, it is gone, okay? Once it's gone, it is gone. Kathy in Greater London has just checked out on the web. I've got Linda and Angus who's come through to get this. Mary's come through to get this. Rena's come through to get this. Another Mary's come through to get this. Carolyn's come through to get this. Sheila and Martin have come through to get this as well. Now, we do not have an endless supply of this bundle. We were only able to put 20 of this bundle together. I have got so many people with this in their baskets. Look at this. I mean, that would just be the most ridiculously... Hang on, sorry. Having trouble holding all these pearls. It would be the most... I mean, look at this. Oh my word. Can you imagine making a piece of jewellery like that, Jan?
Wow. That's like the ultimate, isn't it?
Isn't it just? I mean, for goodness sake, this is when you consider how many pairs of earrings you'd be able to get out of just one strand of these genuine freshwater culture pearls.
If I was selling earrings and I was putting them on sterling silver findings, I'd be charging between £20 and £25. Right, so you've only got to sell, for me, I would look at it and think, I've got to sell 4 pairs of earrings at £25. And then look what you've got left.
Look how many you've got left. She's so right. So 8 pearls. Okay, right. Let's count 8 pearls. Let's count 8 of the biggest pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. So you'd be able to make 8 pairs of earrings there. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 4 pairs of earrings there. Yeah. From selling those at maybe £25 a pair, the rest is profit for you. Teresa, you've just checked out in Warwickshire. Well done. I've got lots of people with this still in their baskets. You've got to start checking your baskets out, otherwise you will simply miss out. We have got so many incredible deals on today's show, and in fact I do have some sterling silver earring findings coming up in just a few moments as well. We've got some sterling silver findings coming up on the show as well. So if you are thinking, great, but I don't have any earring findings, I've got some for you right now, okay? Angela and East Sussex, hi girls, have been looking forward to today's show. Pearls, 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 I'm in heaven. Yay. And that's from Ange. Do you know what? We've all been looking forward to this show today. Not only because, you know, we've got Jan. She's absolutely incredible, isn't it? She's such an amazing lady. But her obsession with pearls is just infectious. It really, really is. It's amazing. Katie in Yorkshire says, "Hi girls, any chance of some clear quartz to go with these to go with my pearl bundle, please?" Katie, what about these? What about these? Oh my word. I've got these coming up at the end of the... are these coming up at 10? No, 11. why am I getting this wrong? Sorry. These are coming up at 10 o'clock. Sorry, 10 o'clock. These are coming up at 10. I've also got Jan's challenge, which is all clear quartz, which is these big beauties here. These come up in a few moments. So Katie, yes, we have lots and lots and lots of clear quartz to go with these pearls. Amazing. Right. Fantastic. Well done. I've still got people coming through for this. I've still got people kind of hovering on the phone lines for this. I do not have an endless supply of this pearl bundle. We could only put together 20. Jacqueline in Yorkshire has come through to get 2 of this bundle. Jodie from Essex has got hers. Margaret's got hers. Karen in the West Midlands has got hers. This is gonna sell out, okay? And I don't want you to miss out. Oh, it's such a fantastic quality. How many of this do we have left? Really? Okay, I've got 6 of this bundle left. I've got 9 of you with this in your baskets. If you all check your baskets out, someone's going to miss out, okay? Karen, well done, you've just checked out. Absolutely amazing. I've just got such an incredible quality. This is the largest pearl bundle we're going to be bringing you on today's show, just so you know. It's going to be the largest pearl bundle that we bring you on today's show. Awesome. Okay. Okay, let's do some findings now. Here we go, lovely. We did say some precious metal findings here. Well done, fair play to you, Jackie, coming through to get 2 of these. I mean, 2 of those bundles. That's absolutely amazing. You're set up then. You're set up for months. Sorry, Jan.
It's okay.
Jan doesn't look very happy about
I'm glad everybody got it because it is beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous,
Stunning.
isn't it?
Yeah.
But I know that if Jan was sitting at home, she'd definitely get that bundle.
Yeah.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Now, 925 sterling silver earring findings. Here they are. Oh my word, gorgeous. When was the last time we saw lever back earring findings on JewelleryMaker? Oh yeah. Here they are. Oh yeah. These are 925 sterling silver earring findings, and we do tend to bring you a lot of shepherd's hook earring findings, which I think are great. Absolutely fantastic. Lever back earring findings are fantastic for quite a specific reason. There are people who don't like the kind of open back quality of the shepherd's hook finding. Their earrings don't necessarily feel as safe in their ear, and just for peace of mind, they like to have a back on the earring. This is what I mean. So these are lever back earrings. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. You just literally do that, and that's your lever. Okay, and you can take the earring out then. Really, really nice and easy, and they just snap closed. They're beautifully crafted, okay? They're really, really beautifully crafted. There's a real, it's almost like a tension when you open and close these, so they really are beautifully crafted. They're going to fit really nicely in your ear. Sterling silver. 2 pairs of 925 sterling silver lever back earring findings. Here's your price. £6.95. I think that's probably why we've got people coming through to get 2s and 3s of these. You are going absolutely bananas over these. So many people coming through to get these. £6.95 for precious metal earring findings. Now, Jan, you've been making jewellery for a long time, haven't you?
I have.
Even before you knew about JewelleryMaker.
Yes.
How very dare you. Earring findings, buying earring findings.
Yeah.
From looking elsewhere, I seem to either come across 1 pair that you can buy, or you have to really put your hand in your pocket and buy 100 pairs, and your budget might not stretch that far. It's nice being able to just do a couple of pairs, isn't it?
It is, but in sterling silver, I mean, I don't buy from anywhere else, so my knowledge of prices elsewhere is sort of limited. But from what the research I have done, I wouldn't be able to get 1 pair at that price.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And as we've got lots of pearls and some beautiful gemstones, you know, precious metal for me is a must with pearls.
Yeah.
And to offer a customer a choice as well of earring findings is always great. So again, I would be getting these.
Do you know what, Fleur, guest designer Fleur said something really interesting the other day. She said when she does sell her jewellery on, she goes to kind of quite high-end markets to sell her pieces, which is great. She will have a pair of earrings with precious metal earring findings on, as you'll have 2 prices next to that piece of jewellery. A price with the precious metal earring, a price with the precious metal findings, and a price with the plated base metal findings.
Yeah.
And it gives your customers an option to kind of upgrade or to make it a little bit more suitable for their budget. And then the customer feels like they're making their own piece of jewellery almost, don't they?
Yeah, they feel part of that process then, don't they? So it's almost like it's been customised for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's important then, to get your customer involved in it. So yeah, no, totally agree with that, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
fantastic. Stella from Somerset said, those earring findings with the early bird chain and those pearls, heaven. Stella in Somerset, yeah, I know. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's got to get it. You got to get it, haven't you? Got to get it. Got to get everything on today's show. Honestly, it's just the start of the show. And I wasn't joking when I said to you on my Facebook page, if you want to join my Facebook page, by the way, you can. It's Carol, C-A-R-O-L, as in Christmas, and Roache, R-O-A-C-H-E. Weird name, bit like cockroach, but without the bit on the front and with an E on the end. Carol Roache, and I was talking to you about this, talking about it on my Facebook page this morning, saying it's probably going to be one of the biggest shows JewelleryMaker has ever bought you on a Sunday. It is absolutely. We have got so much stuff on today's show, unbelievable. We've got pearls on today's show. Obviously, it is a pearl-themed show. But there is so much else to go with those pearls, to go with those incredible qualities. Jan, your challenge today is absolutely beautiful.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I think because we've given you so many beautiful kits and things like that, we should have just challenged you with this jewellery cloth, with this jewellery cleaning cloth and a pair of tweezers. Make something out of that.
You wouldn't want to do that.
Call yourself a designer, make something out of that. Might give you an old sweet wrapper as well or something.
Okay. Oh, don't spoil me.
Right, so this is an amazing challenge. You've already started working with your challenge, haven't you?
Yeah.
You can't help herself.
No.
You're not meant to have seen this. This is meant to be like a big surprise for you.
Oh, right, sorry. Oh, it is beautiful.
Right. Clear quartz, faceted rounds. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. These are big, big, big gemstones. They are 12mm rounds. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, you'll notice about these gemstones, first of all, the size. Second of all, what do you notice about them? Sparkly, aren't they? Really, really, really sparkly. They have got these beautiful hexagonal facets all over these stunning clear quartz gemstones. The hexagonal facets give you something. When light bounces off those external facets, the flat surfaces, it gives you something called luster, surface luster. Also, it's known as scintillation. And when you've got a clear, clean gemstone, or actually when you've got an opaque gemstone as well, having a faceted quality can really, really make the gemstone dazzle. It really, really can. When you've got a clear, transparent gemstone like this, especially a colourless gemstone like clear, colourless quartz, it gives you almost like a diamond-like quality. Now, this in a bridal boutique would just be unbelievable. The amount of jewellery makers at the minute that we're getting Wall of Fame entries in, who are saying I'm making commissions at the minute, or I'm making in preparation for wedding fairs, it is that time of year. It's probably jewellery makers' busiest time of year, making pieces in preparation for craft fairs, for wedding fairs, for commissions, for people who are going to be attending weddings or birthdays. It really is that time of year. Also, we're heading towards Mother's Day as well, and I know lots of you are making pieces at the minute for your mums and for other people's mums as well, you know, commissions that you're making. It is going to be a very, very busy show today. Almost everything that we bought you already is already, pretty much everything is already sold out on today's show already. A bundle like this is going to be super, super, super useful. It's going to be so, so, so useful. Today, we want to make this as appealing to all of you as we possibly can. So what we're going to do is, it's going to be buy two, get one free. Yeah. Buy two, get one free. £23.90 for all 3 strands. 12mm faceted rounds. These are big clear quartz, aren't they, Jan?
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you just want to look at them as well and just stare at them because the cut is just beautiful. And as you turn them, they just sparkle. They're stunning. I love them.
There's so much faceting on these, isn't there? You know, the lapidus is really, really taking care to get that, to get all those facets really, really regular, really, really precise as well. What kind of design ideas do you have for these, Jan? Are you going to keep this colourless? Are you going to add some colour to this, or
I'm going to.
You know, what are you going to do?
I'm going to keep it quite classic, I think, for some pieces.
Brilliant.
But I'm going to put some coloured wire with it for a few other pieces as well, just to show that you can sort of go the classic necklace. And I might add a few of the pearls as well from the kits that we get as we go to the show.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
So we just see, but they're just stunning. But yeah, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do a bit of classic and I'm going to do a bit of sort of contemporary.
Because it's quite easy to add colour to a bundle like this, isn't it? Either by using coloured gemstones or by, as Jan suggested, you know, using coloured wire as well, or coloured beading threads.
Coloured thread, coloured wire. It's easy to do that, and if you put it through, the colour's just going to sort of glow through the gemstone. Or you can keep it really simple and really classic and colourless.
So these are quite big gemstones. They're big 12mm rounds. Do you think they lend themselves just to necklaces, or do you think, could you get away with setting them into bracelets, do you think?
I made a ring.
Ah, Jan's made a ring already.
I just made a little quick ring with the coloured wire. So for me,
do you want to show that to Kerry?
Great for. Oh,
she's even got a little stand. Look at that.
Prepared.
Hang on, whoa.
I heard
Has that
that
got blue wire with it?
Yeah.
Dion, just pipe down. Hang on, has that got blue wire? Whoa, that's mine. Honestly, it's like a fight to the finish between us all to get pieces of jewellery that Jan makes.
But like you say, the size of, for me, perfect for a ring, perfect for a bracelet. I'm just making some earrings, so perfect for earrings. But because they're colourless as well, they don't look huge. Do you know what I mean? They are.
Yeah.
But because
I kind of know what you mean, yeah.
You can get away with sort of putting them in anything, really.
Can you imagine these in a pair of earrings with that gorgeous chain, that gorgeous precious metal chain that we did for the early birds?
That. Or just pieces of chain, dropping in a quartz and then another piece of chain.
Oh,
quartz.
yeah.
Just a really long necklace like that. It's stunning.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do with these. And as Jan quite rightly says, you could be very, very classic with these, or you can be quite contemporary and add lots and lots of colour to these. I can't wait to see what she does with these. I've got loads and loads of people still coming through for this. Well done to all of you there. So quite seriously, we've got some of the best deals, some of the best gemstones, some of the best things we've ever had on JewelleryMaker today. I'm so excited. Brilliant. Yeah. Yeah, now, this is the first time I've seen these. I saw a picture of these yesterday and I thought, they look awesome. They look really, really cool. Oh, they are. They're amazing. Right, where are my thingies? There they are. Okay, so these are... We just bought you a classic kind of lever back earring finding quality, yeah? These are really, really, really contemporary. Have a look at these. This, so cool. This is an earring finding. How cool is that? It's like an arrowhead, isn't it? This is an earring finding. It's probably meant to be that way around, actually, isn't it? Yeah, 'cause it's got a little loop. You've got a little loop on the bottom of the earring finding here to dangle chain, gemstones, whatever you want from it. Polymer clay. Okay. It's all 925 sterling silver. And they've got a beautiful little post on the back. With all of this, of course, you're going to be getting your butterfly back as well, which is right here. Okay, so that's the butterfly back, which goes on the back of the post. 3 pairs of earring findings in total. I don't recall ever bringing you earring findings like this. I don't ever recall bringing you anything like this before. This is so unusual. I love how contemporary these are, don't you, Jan?
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Aren't they just?
They're really stunning. They just add so much to, again, pearl, just one simple pearl on those.
Yeah.
Would look stunning, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But like you say, for polymer clay as well, you could push that into polymer clay and use that as the bail.
Could do, yeah.
Couldn't
That's
you?
a nice idea.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah, lovely idea.
Yeah, I love those.
With your gemstones, I think if you set this with pearls, you have almost like an Art Deco look, don't you think?
Yeah. They're gorgeous.
They really are stunning, aren't they?
And that brush finish is really lovely as well.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think if it was a shiny surface, it would look quite different. It would look even more contemporary. I think with that kind of brush finish, it does look very, very Art Deco. Yeah. You know, in Art Deco designs, there are lots of kind of triangles used and lots of strong lines used in their jewellery. this kind of finding, just wonderful. And as Jan says, you know, we're both agreeing. If you push this into polymer clay, or even into some of your softer mediums, like even your resin before it's set, you could quite easily make this into a bale, and you know, have it as a pendant bale, and use it as a top of a pendant. So 3 pairs of 925 sterling silver triangular stud earring findings. I love these. Here's your price point today. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. If you want to, you could even take the little loops off if you want. I mean, don't throw this away because this is all 925 sterling silver, but you could take the little loops off and just have them as little earring studs. You don't have to do anything with them at all. You don't have to do anything with them at all. But I'm thinking, if my local jewellers, I've got lots of jewellers in Stratford. There are a couple of jewellers that just deal in sterling silver. The one that I'm thinking of has got some really, really beautiful, very, very contemporary designs in. And they've got rows and rows and rows of 925 sterling silver earrings, studs. And a pair of stud earrings, triangular stud earrings, obviously without the loop on the bottom, with your butterfly backs, you're not going to be paying $8.95 for a pair of sterling silver earrings, are you? No way. You're paying $8.95 today on JewelleryMaker for 3 pairs. Absolutely wonderful. And I've got loads and loads and loads of multi-bidders coming through for this as well. We do have queues on the phone lines this morning. We are exceptionally busy. Just be patient, we'll answer your calls as soon as we can. But I think because today is a pearls show, I'd dangle pearls from these, I really, really would. Or some of the clear quartz. Can you imagine some of these gorgeous clear quartz? Coming up in 20 minutes time. Absolutely amazing. Or maybe some of the kyanite, which is coming up at 11. Why not? Beautiful kyanite coming up. Got a text coming in. Kathleen in Norfolk. Carol, did I hear you right that you have diamonds on your show? If so, what time will they be coming up? Thank you, Kathy. They're coming up next, Kathy. I know. Diamonds in a kit. It is the most amazing, amazing, amazing kit. It's coming up in just a few moments. Honestly, our kits today are some of the best I have ever seen on JM. Really is such an exciting show today. Well done. So $8.95 for 3 pairs of 925 sterling silver earring findings. I've still got lots of people coming through for this, waiting patiently on the phone lines. Lots of people checking their baskets out now. Well done. Jennifer in Staffordshire. Hi to my fave girls. Forget French and Saunders. Dwyer and Roache. Bring it on. Looking forward to the morning with you both. And pearls. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thanks, Jennifer.
So, French and Saunders. So, who's going to be the one? Who's going to be the one who gets dressed up in a leotard and dances and pirouettes really badly around a dance studio?
That's going to have to be you.
That's me.
Yeah.
So you're French, I'm Saunders. Yeah. No. I'm French, you're Saunders. Yeah. It was Dawn French, wasn't it, who got dressed up in that leopard print leotard.
It's going to have to be you, I'm afraid.
Oh, that was hilarious, wasn't it? Eileen in Lanarkshire. Hi, yeah, my favourite designer and presenter. Oh, this is so nice. There's a lot of love there today. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. I'm loving you too. Bring on the fun, mayhem and great deals. And hopefully Jan won't forget anything. Yeah, I know. Carol, you look lovely. Trapdoors and singing.
Oh dear.
I don't know what you're laughing at, Jan, because you are very close to the trapdoor. I didn't put you in the trapdoor the last show you were on, I don't think.
No, I was very good last time.
You made no mistakes.
I've been practicing.
If she makes any mistakes on today's show, honestly, I'm going to give her one chance. That's going to be it.
That's not
We're
fair.
coming over, Jan.
Okie doke.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming out. Okay, so brand new kit. This is astonishing. Do you fancy a collection that gives you pearls, more pearls, even more pearls, diopside and diamonds? Oh, and some emerald as well, because that's what you're going to be getting in this collection. I kid you not. I kid you not. Linda has been, Linda, who was running the Sunday experience today in the workshop room, has been in here and just drooling over this collection. It is amazing, isn't it?
It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. When I opened it, my jaw dropped. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Look at those earrings. Pearl and diamond earrings. Just look at this jewellery. Jan, this is some of the best jewellery I think you've ever made. You must be so proud of it.
I just really love working with it. And
Good.
it just sort of evolved. My style of jewellery making is I just sit down and just let things happen. And it was just so easy. They were just so easy to work with.
Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely incredible. That's an emerald diopside and pearl ring. Look at the quality of this jewellery. The pearls in this neckline piece are beautiful. I love the way you've studded in between each one of the pearls with emerald. Clarity on some of those emeralds is quite amazing, isn't it?
They're stunning.
They really, really are. Diopside, not Russian diopside, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Diopside and pearls in this necklace. And some of the smallest pearls we've ever bought you. Have a look at these pearls here. I'm not talking about the pearls which are the rice pearls, which are also really, really petite. I'm talking about the pearls here, which are in between the other pearls, which are some of the smallest pearls we have ever bought to air. They are stunning. What did you thread this necklace onto, Jan?
It's beading thread.
I'm amazed the beading thread will go through those.
Yeah, beading thread went through, not a problem at all.
I'm amazed.
They're so pretty though, aren't they?
Tiny. You get just such a wonderful quality, don't you, when you start to have pearls of all different shapes and sizes. Let's talk about these gemstones. Oh, I can't get over that. That necklace is amazing. That is just amazing. That necklace on its own, I would pay well over £100 for. I mean, it's stunning. Even that pair of, the earrings as well. That is one of the most exquisite pairs of earrings I think we've had on the show. Miss Janet from East Sussex says, "Oh wow, Jan, your work is stunning."
Thank you, Janet.
I think we're going to be getting a lot of those texts in today. We really, really will be. Let's talk about these pearls. Okay, so silver pearl nuggets. Beautiful. Really, really stunning. Silver pearl nuggets. White pearl rice beads. And then, look at these.
They're so cute, aren't they?
Oh, they are just unbelievably cute. Look at those. Wow. Stunning. We've then got Indian emerald, shaded emerald. You've got this beautiful variance between this really dark bottle green, almost a black quality in some of these, all the way through to a really light emerald green, which has got some beautiful shades of kind of Brazilian emerald in there. It's absolutely awesome. Gorgeous, gorgeous emerald there. Okay. We've then got two strands. Is it two strands of diopside? Or it's a double strand, isn't it? A double strand of green diopside. Now this is from Myanmar. This is from Burma. Absolutely amazing. I wasn't even aware that we could source diopside from Burma, but that's exactly where it's from. The colour is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. And here are the diamonds. Silvery grey, rough nuggets of diamonds. Now, with a collection of gemstones like this, you've got to understand that the quality that's been poured into this collection is unparalleled. It really is. This is one of the most beautifully put together kits I've ever bought you. It's got a collection of some of the most exquisite gemstones that I've ever bought you. And Jan has made some of the best jewellery I think I've ever seen on JewelleryMaker. It is absolutely amazing. Now, the diamond strand on its own, the strand of diamonds on its own is £29.95p, okay? Which, considering you've got a strand of diamonds, it's amazing. When I told Linda this morning how low we were going to go for this kit price-wise, she could not believe her ears. Everyone is staring at this collection at the minute. All the ladies in the Sunday Experience. We've got to bring the price on screen. This is your deal. So that's your diamonds for £29.95. Then some of the most exquisite pearls, Burmese diopside and natural Indian emerald for £20. Jan, what are you going to demo?
Sorry, I was just looking at those pearls because all the colours coming off those pearls are just stunning, aren't they?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry.
Dreamlike.
I got sidetracked.
Well, don't get sidetracked, please, Jan. If you could keep your your head in JewelleryMaker's own, please, that would be great.
Earrings.
Right.
We're going to go with the earrings. I'm going to show the earrings because the setting of the diamonds and the pearls in the earrings is exactly the same as the necklace.
Perfect. Okay.
So, you know, once you've done that, you can just go any shape. And that necklace, you can do that technique and just go any shape you want. I did that particular shape because that's how the wire sort of wanted to go. So I just went with it.
Gorgeous.
Which is always the best way. Right, so for the earrings, what I did, I took a piece of 0.8. I used the gold-plated wire on this occasion, but
of course
you can go whatever. And that's what length. I'm not good with lengths. Probably about 18 inches.
Looks like that, yeah.
So take a piece of the wire, and then take some round nose pliers and just make. You don't want to make a loop. You just want to wrap that over. There. So you've got that little.
All of this jewellery, by the way, by the request of Linda, will not be broken down. It's gonna stay on display in the studio because it's just so fantastic.
They're just amazing. Amazing. I love them.
Right.
I'm so lucky.
You are very lucky.
I am.
You don't know how lucky you are, Jan.
And I'm standing here with you, so.
Yes, exactly.
Everything's
You are
good.
You are lucky. I don't normally
Everything's
work
good with
Sundays.
the world. So what we're looking at doing is just setting in. I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the diamonds on this occasion.
Seven diamonds. Oh, just blasé. 7 diamonds.
I put 7
diamonds. Yeah, yeah.
And actually, what I had to do is, because some of them are quite large, I had to sort of hunt out. I sort of graduated them. I've got the smaller ones at the top, going down to the larger ones.
Wow.
So we're going to create that. So what we're going to do is we folded that piece of wire over, and then take a piece of, I used 0.25, and then all we're going to do is wrap that on. So just wrap it somewhere on there. I'll kink these out just so that's easier for me. I'm a bit nervous actually demoing with diamonds.
I know, so blasé. It almost sounded like a complaint when you said some of these are quite big.
Yeah, I know. Those diamonds are just
These
too
diamonds
large.
are just too big. My diamonds are just too large.
So wrap the 0.25 around one side a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then slip down one of the diamonds. And every time you say it, it just
This gets sold out. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. It's sold out.
doesn't sound real, does it?
No.
And then just sit the diamond in that little gap there, and then go back round 3 times on there. 1, 2, 3. So that sits quite nicely there in there. And then what I did is go all the way around the back and just over that other side just once. Actually, you could go a couple of times, and then you're ready to put the next one in there. And then with this tail that you've got here, go back to there, and then drop on one of the pearls. I'll just show you how we do a couple of them, and then I'll go to the piece I've already prepared. These pearls are just so luscious. They're beautiful. Now I've got, look at that straight on.
They're tiny, tiny. They're so beautiful.
And then all we do is just sit that pearl across the top there. So that's going to sit proud of those 2 pieces of wire.
Beautiful.
And thread, wrap round a couple of times, and then back round, and you're in a position then to put on another. So I put 3 at the top, and then I put 7 diamonds, and then you can sort of push them into shape. You just want to leave a little loop at the top there so you can attach your earring. So when you've got to that section where you've got 3 pearls and as many diamonds as you want, all we're going to do now is actually we can cut off this little tail here and just work that in so that you've got no scratchy bits, but we're going to actually cover that little section. So all you're going to do now is just shape it, and because the diamonds are so tough as well, you don't have to worry about sort of shaping the wire with the diamonds in there.
Lovely.
So all we're going to do is wrap that around, keep your finger on there and keep the wires together so you've got that shape.
Gorgeous.
There you
Look
go.
at that, isn't that a beautiful shape?
And then hold it in shape. Once you're happy with that, just pull that back around the back of that little loop that you've created there.
Beautiful.
And then just bring that around the front. So bring that around the front there.
Oh, Jan, look at that.
And then...
How much would you sell those earrings for, Jan?
Oh.
Getting loads of people texting in about them.
Got to be, I don't know, 35, 40 pounds. Probably a bit more, depending on where you're selling, obviously.
Depending on where you're selling, yeah.
But, I mean, I use 14 of the diamonds then for a pair of earrings, and there's tons and tons on there.
Goodness me.
So all you need to do then is wrap that over.
Look at that.
So you've got a nice little wrap there, and then go round the back, and then cut that off at the back section there. And then all you need to do is just take some pliers and just work those in. Just take some time sort of working that in so it's not sort of scratchy. And that's your earring. And what I did, I think...
Jan, that's beautiful.
I made a post with head pins, but just put a normal sort of post on there if you want to. Just slip that through. I made my own with a head pin because I wanted it to be quite plain. I didn't want anything too fancy.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. It's just the way to go with these.
Stunning, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, we've all been absolutely mesmerised by this kit and mesmerised by your jewellery, Jan. That's stunning. That could be a pendant as well, couldn't it? It was just glorious.
And if you, like you say, if you made that a little bit larger, that could be a pendant. But that technique of setting those in is exactly the same for the necklace.
Yeah,
it's just you continue along and do whatever shape you want.
Look at that. So exactly the same technique used in the necklace with diamonds and pearls. Honestly, this is dreamlike, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's lush.
Do you feel like you're going to wake up in a minute?
Yeah, pinch me.
I'll punch you. No, I'm joking, sorry. Right, fantastic. What are we doing now, sweetie? Ah, brilliant. Let's go and see some of your gorgeous designs on today's Wall of Fame. Lovely, I've got number 80 here. We're not going to mess up, are we?
Nope.
I've been practicing.
Well, you might, but I'm not.
Number 80. It is a competition between Jan and I who can read the Wall of Fame entries out the best. Hi, all at JewelleryMaker. Wanted to try Viking weave, but you'd sold out of the Lazy Daisy, so I used a piece of metal pipe and made my own. Good for you, Susie. I also made my own drawer plate out of wood and created this little bracelet with 0.6mm gauge silver plated wire and a large bead. All from JewelleryMaker, of course. Susie from the beautiful Forest of Dean. Susie, that's amazing. You made your own Lazy Daisy out of a piece of pipe and a bit of wood. And you made that. Isn't that incredible? That's so neat.
I like that. A JewelleryMaker that doesn't give up.
Yeah.
Knows what they want to do. And
the Lazy Daisy might have sold out, but stop it. I'm going to make my own. Gorgeous. Best of luck.
Wow, look at that. Look at the colour on that. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's
that was very well done, actually. Yeah.
It was very well read. Thank you. Thank you.
This is number 83. And this is from Michelle in Margate. And Michelle says, "Hi all at JM. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's dyed magnesite, which I received in a mystery bundle."
Laughing.
Wasn't sure of it at first, but now I've worn it. I love it. Good luck to everyone. And that's from Michelle Greaves in Margate.
Did you mess up there?
No.
You stumbled a bit.
Only a little bit.
God, I'm just laughing because I can just sense the tension between Jan and I, just like this. Is she going to mess up? Is she going to mess up? Is she going to mess up?
So
lovely jewellery, by the way.
Gorgeous.
Number 81. These are loads of lovely... I think they're pairs of cufflinks. They're gorgeous. From... You haven't put your name on there. It says, "Hi JM, someone asked me to make cufflinks, so I made quite a few." You did, didn't you? Thanks to Angela Edwards and Susan Turner for their advice. Well, thank you very much, whoever you are. It's fantastic, and they're awesome cufflinks, but I wish you put your name on there. You're number 81. Best of luck.
And these are a beautiful pair of earrings. trying to remain professional at all times. Number 84, and this is from Leslie in Basildon. And Leslie says, nice. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Pink pearl chandelier earrings. Pearls and earring findings from JewelleryMaker. Love your products. All the best from Leslie. They are gorgeous, beautiful, aren't they? Leslie. I love those.
I like those too. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Number 82 here. Gorgeous brooch. Is it a brooch or is it a hat pin, or I don't know. It's from Teresa anyway, and she's in Suffolk. In number 82, hello everyone at JewelleryMaker. You don't have to read it over my shoulder, Jan.
I was just looking.
I can just feel your eyes burning into the back of my head. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is a special gift for my aunt's 80th birthday using 1.5mm gauge silver-plated copper wire and 0.6 silver-plated wire to attach to faceted garnets. All materials are from JewelleryMaker. Good luck everyone, and many thanks to all the designers for your wonderful inspiration. And that's from Teresa in Red Lodge in Suffolk. Gorgeous. Wow, that was your high five. Those were great Wall of Fame readouts there.
Long may it last.
Right, gorgeous clear quartz faceted drops coming up in just a few moments. This is just faceting upon faceting upon facets. It's going to be fascinating. Don't go anywhere.
I've been on the introduction to beadwork from JewelleryMaker, and the class was run by Linda, who I've watched on television many times, and always thought, well, I must go to that class because I've bought a lot of the jewellery, the lovely stones, but never ever sat down really and studied it. It's much easier when somebody explains what you've got to do. So I've made necklaces, I've made some lovely earrings. And it's good because we've got all the choice of beads stones we're able to use, and I've had a thoroughly good day. And of course I dragged my daughter along, who's kept me in tow, so it's open to all ages. It was super. We met a very good crowd.
Join the incredibly talented guest designer Alison Tarry in her very first wire sculpture DVD. In this edition, you will learn all the skills needed to create fabulous scrollwork designs, including a decorative bell, wire booties and an ornamental box. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
The first C we look for is colour. The colour of a gemstone refers to the hue, tone, and more importantly, the even saturation of colour within the gemstone. This can make the difference between a poor stone and a highly exquisite gem, being highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Secondly, we look for clarity. Almost all gemstones can contain some type of inclusions formed during crystallisation. Some gemstones, for example emerald, are acceptable with inclusions, whilst others are graded on how clean they are. Then we look for carat. Gemstones are always measured in carat weight when cut, and commonly in grams as rough. Additionally, there are 100 points in every carat, so every point counts. And last but definitely not least, we come to cut. The cut is the most misunderstood and underestimated of the 4 C's. The cut should never be confused with the shape of the gemstone. This is the 3-dimensional form, whilst the cut is the direct manipulation of the gemstone's facets by the lapidrist. Many factors are involved here, including the vision, experience and expertise of the lapidrist. If accomplished perfectly, a truly exquisite gemstone can be crafted into a work of art.
Oh, look at these. Clear quartz fancy drops, and they really are fancy. They're amazing, aren't they? This is the kind of strand you want to see on a show like today, isn't it? This is exactly the kind of strand you want to see on a show like today. Half highly faceted with these amazing square facets, and then the top half of the gemstone with these really beautifully elongated triangular facets. Look at this. So you've got a beautiful checkerboard faceted quality on the bottom of the gem. Then about halfway up the gemstone, you'll notice there's a ridge, which will be the girdle of the gemstone. And then you've got this incredible triangular faceted quality. This is simply amazing. I've never really seen faceting applied to a clear quartz like this. This is so unusual. It reminds me of a crystal chandelier. You know, the shape of crystal chandeliers, you know, quite often they're kind of bell-shaped, aren't they? And it's exactly that kind of quality. They're just amazing. Unfortunately, with a strand like this, we can't commission hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these, just purely because to facet gemstones in this kind of fashion is so difficult. It's so time consuming. You need to be such a skilled lapidrist to be able to do this, because you're not just applying checkerboard facets to a gemstone, you're applying these gorgeous elongated, really long, slender triangular facets, which are just, they are beautiful, aren't they? Now, I'm looking at each one of these gems, and we've just brought you the little bit of footage about the 4 C's. Cut, colour, clarity and carat weight. And each one of these gemstones is just the absolute epitome of the 4 C's. The cut has just been applied beautifully. The carat weight is ideal. The colour, well, there isn't any, and that's exactly what they should be like. And the clarity, well, these aren't even eye clean. They are, I reckon, even if you got a jeweller's loop out and had a look at these through a jeweller's loop, I doubt very much you'd see any significant inclusions at all. Now, Jan, obviously you would use these with pearls. Yeah. I think they'd suit earrings. I'd love to see these in a wire work ring, so the gemstone's pointing upwards, i.e. with the kind of the belly of the gemstone pointing upwards in a ring, because that would just be amazing, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that?
That'd be stunning, wouldn't it? That is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that.
Just as earrings with a pearl above them, or even if you've got the diamonds, you know, just diamonds above them, just stunning.
Yeah.
And they're just such a beautiful, beautiful shape, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
It's like a kaleidoscope, isn't it?
Wow.
Right, we're going to have to bring the price on screen. I've got so many people coming through for this. I've only got 14 chances left. Let's bring you the price point straight away. £34.95p. I think just using one of these in a ring, look at the light, look at the brilliance bouncing around the outside of the, the inside of the gemstone, and the luster. If you were to make this into a wire work ring,
yeah,
and this is the only gemstone in that ring, and you were to put a price tag on it of, oh, I don't know, £20, £25, you would have people biting your arm off for rings like this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, £25, and that's it. That'd be, yeah, they'd be clambering for it.
Imagine being able to look at that all day, every day.
And that's the good thing about rings as well. That's why I automatically go for rings, because it gives you a chance to appreciate the gemstones as well, doesn't it? And that just, you would never take your eyes off it though, would you? And
being able to, I've heard a lot of guest designers saying this, if they feel that they've lost their mojo a little bit, making rings quite often unlocks that kind of inspiration. It's a lovely piece of jewellery to make, it's very therapeutic, and it unlocks something.
It could, because it's, once you know how to make rings and you're confident in doing that, it's an easy thing to do.
Okay.
So for me, like you say, if you are thinking, well, what shall I do? First thing I think about is make a ring, and then once you start doing that, then things just sort of flow then. So yeah, it's a good way of sort of getting started.
Beautiful. 11 chances left. It's going to 10 chances left. I've got 16 of these in baskets at the minute. Wow, and I've only got 9 chances left. That's it. A couple of multi-bidders coming through to get this as well, which is absolutely wonderful. On this strand, you've got approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Wow, 5 pairs of earrings. Oh, wow. 10 rings. I mean, you could, if you wanted to sell each one of these rings for, what, 20, 25 pounds, that's 200, 250 pounds worth of jewellery right in front of you there. And the wire's only going to cost you just a few pence. You know, if you want to come in and get 50-metre spools, we can bring you 50-metre spools for under 20 pounds. You know, amazing, really, really, really amazing. The amount of wire you actually end up using in a ring is minimal. It can be minimal. Less than a metre, less than half a metre. Amazing, absolutely gorgeous. 8 chances remaining. What a whopper. Gorgeous, well done. I've got so many people still coming through for this. You're going to have to fight it out amongst yourselves. Yeah, awesome. Right, okay. Yeah. 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 Okay, so, precious metal, precious metal. Yellow gold plated, 925 sterling silver clasps. These are lovely. These are lovely. Do you know what? I think they're just the right size to make into little charm carriers. I love them, love them, love them. Or into little bag charms. They're gorgeous lobster claw clasps. Yellow gold plated, 925 sterling silver. Great with pearls. Great with those clear quartz that we just bought you. You've got, of course, this spring-loaded lobster claw quality here. On the other side of the clasp, I'll just do that. There you go. You've got a little loop. So a little closed jump ring. You can attach onto this jump ring anything you like, whether it's one end of a necklace or a bracelet, or if it's a charm, you know, a gemstone charm, fantastic. Interchangeable jewellery is all the rage at the minute. So jewellery that you can change the gemstone, you can change the look of a piece of jewellery, and the easiest way to do that is by adding charms to pieces of jewellery, whether it's necklaces or bracelets or even earrings. Really, really lovely. I think they're small enough to be able to be used in a way like that. If you do want to use it with on a necklace or a bracelet, I think in some of your single-stranded pearl and pearl bracelets and necklaces, you can get away with using really beautiful little clasps like this. They are precious metal at the end of the day. They really, really are. So just make sure that you advertise the fact that your jewellery contains precious metal findings. You know, it's really, really, really important that you do that. Now you're going to be getting 10 of these in total. You can see the other ones down here. 10 of these yellow gold plated sterling silver lobster claw clasps in total. They're 8 by 3 millimetres in diameter. 10 of these in total, and it is going to be the most amazing, amazing, amazing price point, okay? Call us now, get involved when you can on our website, JewelleryMaker.com. We've already got lots and lots of people coming through for these, and we have had an extremely busy first hour to our show, okay? Make sure you get in as quickly as you can. Here's your deal today. £6.95p. Yeah. £6.95, that's less than 70 pence per clasp. Now, Jan, these are reasonably small. They're 8 by 3 millimetres in diameter. Yeah. I mean, I was talking about them lending themselves to being charm carriers or kind of interchangeable pieces that you wear in your jewellery. Yeah. How would you use these?
I'd use them on a bracelet. Like you said, if I was using some of the delicate pearls, a clasp that size is perfect. Yeah, I'd use them on bracelets, and if you do it in single strands, as you said, of the more delicate pearls, I'd use it on those. Yeah. Or, like you say, for charms, they're perfect as well. Yeah. They're just great, and to get 10 for £6.95, that is a real. I don't like to use the word bargain, but it is a bargain.
Yeah, yeah, it really is fantastic, isn't it? Yeah. I think with using it with our delicate, genuine freshwater cultured pearls, or with maybe something like the kyanite we've got coming up in about 50 minutes time, 45 minutes time. You know, with the kyanite, the natural Nepalese kyanite, you know, when you've got gemstones of this kind of calibre and rarity, you've got to, well, I say you've got to, you don't have to. I personally would only use precious metal findings with a gemstone like natural Nepalese kyanite. You know, just think of it as a, you know, think about the gemstone, what it means to you, how rare the gemstone is. And you'll get a feeling as to whether you want to put precious metal findings with it. We've got a strand of rose quartz coming up today, actually, which I think would work beautifully with these findings. Because, of course, you've got, it's coming up about midday, and these are the micro-faceted ones. We bought you micro-faceted peridot yesterday. We've got micro-faceted rose quartz today. We've got gemstones which are this beautifully faceted, and they are really micro mini gemstones. Using a clasp like this, you know, it's just the right size. Just the right size. Anything larger, and I think you'd have, you'd end up thinking that the clasp was just a bit overbearing for the gemstones. You don't want it to overwhelm the design at all.
And it wouldn't hang right either. If
No,
you've
it
got a
wouldn't, would it?
heavier, larger clasp, if you put it on a bracelet, it just wouldn't hang right, but that would be perfect.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really fits in beautifully. Lots of people coming through for this, lots of multi-bidders as well. If you do want to multi-buy anything, then either speak to the call centre and say, hi there, can I add 2 or 3 or 4 loads of these to my order? And if the quantity's there, they'll say, yes, of course you can. Our call centre is based about a mile down the road. They're lovely people in there, really, really lovely people. They work so hard. And if you want to alter more than one of anything to your order on our website, then just alter the quantity that goes into your basket. You're getting a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything from JewelleryMaker. 30-day money-back guarantee. Plus, it's only £2.95 P&P per order, and an order is open from midnight to midnight. How amazing is that? Okay, so just bear all of that in mind. Got a text coming in from Gaynor in Yorkshire. Good morning, lovely Jan and Carol. Oh, morning to you, Gaynor. Please, could you say a big hello to my son Tom? He is going to New York in the morning with college. Really? Is he really going to New York with college? Do you remember any school trips you used to have, Jan?
Yeah. Didn't go to New York.
No.
Dudley Zoo, maybe.
We went to we went to Leamington Sewage Works. That was amazing. The Black Country Museum. That's a pretty good day out, actually. We never went to New York. Which college is he at? What course is he doing? Because I might sign up for it. You know what? I've never been to New York, and I was saying to my husband last night, who's been 3 times to New York. I said, "Do you know what, Jan? I really fancy going to New York." Hint, hint. Birthday coming up, and I said, "I really, really fancy going to New York. You know, maybe we could go. You know, once the baby arrives, we could go kind of later on this year or something. You know, just the 2 of us." He goes, "No, I've been 3 times. I've done New York." Well, I haven't, John. Well, I haven't. I'm a real foodie. I love my food, and I just want to go to New York for the food. When are you going next, Kerry? Kerry's going off on her holidays again to New York. Is it just New York you're going to?
I'm going to Washington.
Washington. Have you been to Washington before? It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So New York and Washington. For how long?
Only like 5 days.
Only 5 days. It's one of Kerry's hobbies. It's on her CV, actually. Needlecraft, crochet, and going on holiday. It is, actually. Should be on there. Amazing. Hi, Tom, and have fun in New York with your college. Have fun. Oh, they're going to have loads of fun. How old will he be? He won't be old enough to have a drink over there, will he? No. See. But he'll be old enough to eat loads of hot dogs. A chili dog, yeah. Chili dog or a corn dog. Those are the ones on sticks, aren't they? Yeah. New York do the best breakfast, don't they? Almost like you have a kind of meal time, kind of dinner time things at breakfast, like steak and cheese.
I could do that.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Eggs Benedict as well. Eggs Benedict. Proper deli breakfast, like pastrami and amazing. Imagine that. Which one? Number 3. Ah, yeah, the silver-plated ones. Tom, you're going to have a great time. And Kerry, you're going in 2 weeks. Oh, it's going to be lovely. Who are you going with? Friend. It's going to be good fun. Never been to New York. I really, really, really want to go. It just sounds so diverse. It just sounds so amazing. I really want to go. Maybe, are there any gemstones? Ah, yeah, there's a gemstone mine in New York, isn't there? Herkimer Quartz. Mined in New York. Maybe I could go to New York and we could tie them with a bit of work. Work and pay for it, yeah? No? Okay. Silver, does anyone want to come with me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'll come.
Dan's going to come. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you all want to go, don't you? Yeah, exactly. Come on, we can pitch it to the management here. Liam, do you fancy a trip to New York with JewelleryMaker? Yeah, thumbs up. We're all going to go. Awesome. Right, okay, so silver-plated copper beads. 200. I know, yeah. Live from New York, that'd be amazing. 295 silver-plated copper beads. Amazing! Now, we bought some of these to you on yesterday's show. there was a bun fight over these. There was a bun fight. I can imagine, yes, a bun, with an N on the end, N for knowledge, N. Yeah, bun fight. Not bottoms, bun fight. There was a fist fight on the phone lines of these, which is why we're bringing these back to you today, okay? So silver flash-plated copper spacer beads. Oh my word, with the pearls that we've had on today's show so far, with the diamonds we've had on today's show so far, with the diopside we've had on today's show so far, with the clear quartz, with the emerald, with the clear quartz faceted briolette cut gemstones we've had on the show so far today, with the sterling silver we've had on the show today so far, with everything we've had on today's show so far, I think you should probably get these. And some of the loveliest jewellery that I've seen Mark Smith create, who's one of our guest designers on JewelleryMaker, have been made out of beautiful findings. In fact, we've got a finding show coming up later on this month, which is going to be amazing, by the way. I've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of people coming through for this. Absolutely amazing. Silver flash-plated copper beads, 3mm in size. Here's your price. Yeah, amazing. You see, Dan, this is what I love about beads like this. You can use them as metallic beads, as little accent beads, as spacer beads. I love the thought of making just a suite of jewellery, just making it out of these, no gemstones at all. Yeah,
like kumihimo, some of the kumihimo
beaded kumihimo, of course.
So it'd be perfect for that.
We showed some beaded kumihimo yesterday. Have we got those pieces? Sorry, Dan, I cut you off there, darling.
No, that's fine. But for kumihimo, perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, just to have that as a on a kumihimo cord would be great.
Yeah.
I heard Gemma say yesterday as well that she uses them in her metalwork to keep that complete metal of a piece, you know, without adding any gemstones, just to drop some of these in. Yeah. Perfect. They'd go great with the clear quartz as well, just as accents, just in between, just to drop them.
Wouldn't they just?
That's, yeah.
What? They would go really, really great with the clear quartz, and to kind of separate them out. Here's some beaded kumihimo work which Prue has put together. I mean, that is just...
How amazing does that look?
It's stunning, and it's so substantial. Her jewellery is so substantial when she does her beaded kumihimo. This is a lovely piece as well. I'm not entirely sure who made this, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Who made this? Wow. Do we know? Is that macrame?
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
How amazing would that be in the silver?
So that's, I mean, you can weave with it, like, well, you can macrame with it. And there. So, yeah, perfect.
Loads of people coming through. Ollie, what are you eating? Ollie's literally stuffing his face in there. He's it's just talking about New York breakfast. Ollie's stuffing his face with cheese flavoured biscuits. Ooh. You have to wrestle Hattie to the ground to have that, because she loves mini, you know, the ones. She could eat a whole bag of them. Terrible. Then you look on the back and look at the salt content. It's really horrendous. Really, really, really bad. But they taste amazing. Anyway, so approximately 295 silver flash-plated copper beads. Oh, wow. There's so many people coming through. Do you reckon I could grab that piece of kumihimo jewellery there? That piece of kumihimo jewellery just there? Do you reckon I could do that? The Cass is busy, rustling around in boxes at the minute. Just that piece there, sweetie. Just that one there, with the cabochons. There, yeah. Whoop! Thanks, love. Check it out. With some cabochons, which we've got coming up on today's show, by the way. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beads here. Look at that. Incorporated into a kumihimo piece. So you don't have to put these beads on every single strand of your kumihimo thread. You can put it on just alternate strands, and that's the kind of effect you get. If you put it on every single thread, then you get a solid beaded piece. Got a text here from Deborah in Pennsylvania. If you all go to New York, let us know when. Would love to meet up with you all. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? Lucy's trying to organise some kind of UK-based JewelleryMaker thing. Maybe I should be put in charge of organising the American-based one. Deborah, I'm on it. Seriously, I reckon we should do it. Maybe we should have like a bus, like a tour bus, but it won't be a tour bus, it'll be like a minibus, won't it? With all of us there. How amazing would that be? Kerry's got to go because she's like the Judith Chalmers of America for us here on JewelleryMaker. She goes every month. I am really up for that. Baby or no baby, I'm up for that. I am, honestly. Kimberly in Aberdeenshire, I've been 3 times to New York and I would still go back again. It's great. You see, this is it. This is what I need to... Yeah, this is it. See, my husband John has been to New York 3 times. Once with a group, once on like a lads thing. Well, that's not like going with me, is it? Once with an ex-girlfriend, that is definitely... I mean, if you've met this ex-girlfriend, oh, honestly, it is not like going with me. They had a rubbish time. I can't remember the 3rd time. It might have been another boys' weekend. See, I said, but John, you know, I'll make it fun for us. We'll do loads of great stuff. I've really got to sell it to him. Anyway, he's 40.
I'll go with you.
Thanks, Jan.
Yeah.
Should we just go?
Yeah.
Stuff it. Let's just go. New York, New York, New York. I want to go and see a show on Broadway and everything. Are you going to go and see any shows on Broadway? What are you going to go and see, Kerry? Wicked. Oh, my word. That would... Oh. Lots of people saying what? Loads of people from America texting and saying that they'll meet us. Oh, people from England. Brilliant. People from England who want to go to America using us as an excuse. Do you know what? Let's go. Stuff it, shall we go? Do you reckon we'll be able to get free plane tickets or something like that? I reckon we probably could, couldn't we? I reckon we could. Let's do some cabochons. Here we go. So, you can see how Prue has set these gorgeous cabochons with the beautiful spacer beads that we've literally just bought you. I've got some cabochons now. I do. Amazing. These are stunning. Cherry shell pearl round cabochons. 5 of them in a pack. So they are shell pearl. So what you get is this, it's shell which has been reformed into that beautiful pearl shape. Believe you and I, you do not get pearls this size on JewelleryMaker. In fact, pearls this size, I have seen pearls around about this size before at a jewellery event that I went to just before Christmas. And the necklace being sold, I think there were about 10, or no, not even 10, probably half a dozen pearls of this size on a necklace. And the necklace itself was £47,000. Ah! Obviously, I bought it. Obviously, I bought 2. No, but it's a really long necklace. It had diamonds on it as well. It was absolutely exquisite. But yeah, £47,000. That was the price point that I saw for that piece. Anyway, I think we'll go for the shell pearl, yeah? I think it's a lot more suitable on everyone's budgets. So 5 of your shell pearl cabochons. Now, what Prue has done with this is she has simply set it onto a backing fabric, which you can see here. So you can see the shell pearl there. And you can see behind this is a black backing fabric, which she has literally just stuck the pearls onto with an adhesive, and then she would have stitched around the edge as well to kind of get that lovely edge to it. Then sewn these beautiful little spacer beads on around the cabochons there. Jan, I know that you've had a go with these cabochons, haven't you?
Yep.
They're a really lovely size, aren't they? How easy are they to set into jewellery? How have you set them into jewellery?
Well, I've made rings with them.
Have you?
Yeah, I made a ring with them. I think it was a light show that I was on. I made a ring with.
Yeah.
I made a pendant with some just sort of simple weaving across the top. They're really easy. Anything you can do with a normal cabochon, yeah, you can do with these.
Oh, perfect. That's really good to know.
They're really great. And also some of the findings, sort of the toggle clasps on one piece. I actually used the toggle clasp and sort of glued it to the back. So you've just got the pearl sort of hanging.
Lovely.
So you've got lots of options.
That's a nice idea.
Yeah, and they're beautiful, beautiful colour.
They are a gorgeous colour, aren't they? There's 5 of them in total. Here's your price point today. You're going to be surprised at this. Wow. Yeah. Because when these were first launched, they weren't $7.95, were they? I don't remember them being $7.95. Today, though, they are. Don't ask, just get. That's what I say. I say buy now, ask questions later, because that is just incredible, isn't it? 5 of these gorgeous shell pearl cabochons. They're approximately 20 mil on each. Are these brand new? They're brand new. They've never even been to wear. Oh, they're gorgeous. Gorgeous cherry shell pearl cabochon rounds here. All of these are 20 millimetres in size. and they're all £7.95. Absolutely incredible quality there. Well done, well done, well done. And you can, if you want to, you can stick them together. They look like macaroons. Do you like macaroons? I like macaroons as well. They're like little macaroons. Gorgeous. Made well, macaroons are very, very hard to beat. They're beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous. Your wife makes macaroons, doesn't she, Ollie? Does Vicky make macaroons? Do you reckon she'd make us some? Really? Oh, sometimes Ollie gets back from work and his wife Vicky's made like macaroons. And what is it? She made donuts the other day, hadn't she? That must be the best thing to get home to. I've made these.
Oh, imagine the smell when you walk in.
Donuts.
Oh, to go home and smell donuts.
Oh, so you had a coffee and a donut.
Wow.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Just like New York. Like a member of the LAPD. There we go, £7.95. Well done, everyone. Lots of people still coming through for this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous set of capuchins here. Right, okay, how about we do second kit? It's a second kit. Second kit. No, it's a second kit. Second kit. It's a second kit. Okay, so we do have irregular top drawer drops coming up later, Jan, just for you.
I saw them. And
yeah?
I thought, yes.
Yeah, we're going to be singing that song as well. Lots of songs coming up on today's show, by the way. It's a fun-packed family show. Now, Jan.
Carol.
Talk to me about this kit.
Again? What can you say?
What can you say?
Pearls, 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 pearls.
Pearls.
And sterling silver. You know, it's just great. I just don't know what to say because it's just amazing. I
reckon we can actually show this, I mean, we're not going to do this, but I reckon we can actually show this kit in silence and just bring on the price and it would just all go. A lot of you are home thinking, yes, it would be nice, Carol, if you would just shut up. There's some amazing, look at this jewellery, look at this jewellery. Now you've got beautiful baby blue pearls surrounded by pearls set into a macrame necklace. Isn't it gorgeous? The next necklace, more pearls, everyone. Sterling silver findings. Look at those beautiful little findings there. Look at this bracelet. It's amazing. Wow! A stunning macrame Eslon thread bracelet with incredible baby blue pearls. Look at these earrings. These earring findings are in the kit, by the way. Woo! They're in the kit. In the kit, in the kit, in the kit. Look at these earrings here. Delicate, beautiful quality. Those findings again in the kit. Look at these earrings here. With chains, that's actually what we're going to see a demo on in just a few moments. Aren't they beautiful? This strand here, well, this necklace here, Jan, talk to us about this necklace here.
Well, I wanted to do something sort of more traditional, so I knotted them. And the Eslon, I just wanted to show people that the Eslon goes through the pearls and that you can use the Eslon, because some people have asked me the question, what can I use for knotting? And Eslon is perfect. And in this case, because the colours go so well together, I just wanted to do that. Just a simple knotted necklace using the Eslon. Perfect. When a lot of you ask, why do you knot pearl necklaces? Well, you knot pearl necklaces for a number of different reasons. If this necklace was to break, you're effectively only going to lose one pearl because there's a knot in between each one of these pearls. There's also another really good reason. Look at this bracelet. Okay, sorry, look at this necklace when I put it in my hand. Look how it falls. See how it falls to absolutely nothing? It is almost like water. It is so fluid. If you use beading thread and you don't knot in between your pearls, it's going to be a much more rigid piece of jewellery. This is fluid, okay? And it's fluid because Jan has taken the time and taken the care to knot in between each one of the pearls. And it's just, it is so classic. I mean, the way that this moves is like water. And I'll show it to you with the other pearl necklace that she's made, actually. I'm sure you won't mind me doing this, Jan, will you? So that is just like water. It's like, it's beautiful. This, on the other hand,
is a lot less fluid. It's still absolutely beautiful and the design's incredible. It's a lot less fluid, okay? And it's because it's on a single strand of beading thread. Now, in this kit, it does work both ways. It depends what you want to get. If you want to get a more fluid, a more structured design, a more contemporary design, then possibly beading thread is going to be better for you. If you want to have that ultimate classic design, then I definitely consider knotting between your pearls. There are 4 strands of pearls, and here they all are. Baby blue, white pearls, which are, they're stunning. They're like grains of sand. They are so small, they're tiny. This really decadent satiny navy blue, and then silver as well. You're also going to be getting monofilament beading thread and elastic. Now, all 3 materials there are going to be really, really useful in a kit like this. All 3 materials can be used beautifully with pearls. 2 lots of Eslon thread, 70 metres of blue, 70 metres of silver. Now, as Jan quite rightly said, she wanted to show you that this Eslon, or that both Eslon threads will go through this strand of decadent blue pearls here. That's exactly what she used to thread this on. This is like a classic pearl threading material, okay? Your Eslon thread is a classic pearl threading material. Now, you've also got 925 sterling silver findings. Here they are. There's 45 findings in total. You're getting head pins, earring findings, crimp beads, crimp bead covers, there's your chain there, and an 8-inch length of 925 sterling silver chain. But it doesn't end there, because you're also going to be getting these as well. These are, I'll just double check, these are 925 sterling silver, aren't they? Yeah, they are 925 sterling silver earring findings. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? So you've got this gorgeous, highly polished 925 sterling silver quality there with a loop on the bottom. You're going to be getting 1, 2, 3 pairs of these earring findings in total, and they're all 925 sterling silver. They're absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? With butterfly backs. They feel really quite heavy, actually. They feel really, really substantial. There's a lot of silver going on with these, a lot of silver. Now, this is a very, very luxurious kit, as I'm sure we can all appreciate. It's full of luxury, it's full of beauty. I don't think you're going to be able to help but make heirlooms of the future here, something which you can pass down from generation to generation, and is just going to be so easy to make jewellery with all of these incredible qualities. Sorry, say again. Yeah. What type of knot have you used in between each one of these pearls, Jan?
I used the knotting tool that we've got, and it's just a simple overhand knot, and then pushed closely to the bead. So
it's not a double knot?
No, just a single knot.
Perfect, perfect. I think you will need to use a tool like the Easy Knotter tool, which is the one that Jan used, which just so happens to be my favourite knotting tool. And even the way this is finished off, it looks like an antique because it's so classic. Look at the way this is finished. It's exactly how you want to see a knotted pearl necklace finished. Exactly. You'd see that in a shop window. You'd see that in an antique dealer's window. That's how you finish off a knotted pearl necklace. And you could put a different clasp on it, but with these little spacer beads here as well, that's exactly how you'd want to finish it off. Now, price point. For this pearl necklace on its own, a knotted pearl necklace, Jan, this has obviously taken you an awful long time to make. We've spoken about knotted pearl pieces before. There was a lady, I think it's Sissy from America, who texted in saying that she was aware of somebody local to her who was charging $5 a knot. Yeah. You do get people who do charge by the knot when they're making pieces, don't you?
They do, yeah. People do that. That's, sort of charge per knot. If you go to a jeweller's to have a necklace rethreaded or re-knotted, they will more than likely charge you per knot.
Okay.
But it does take time, but I think it's worth the effort. It's worth the time and effort to do it, because you just get such a really classic, luxurious look from it. And if I was selling that necklace, I'd be looking up towards the £100 mark.
Yeah, I think that's right. With precious metal findings, the amount of time it's taken Jan to do it, and the fact that the knots are so regular and they're just so beautifully put in between each one of these pearls, you can tell that she's taken the time, she's really, really taken care to make sure that she's made these pieces really, really beautifully to the best of her ability. Now, price point for this kit. This was going to be the price point, but There's a big but. You'll notice 2 of the strands of pearls in this kit are blue. 2 of the strands of pearls in this kit are blue. Whenever Dion sees blue, she does crazy things with prices. And do you know what? I can see how many people are coming through for this kit right now at $39.95. I can see we've got loads and loads and loads of you there. There's no need to drop the price, but we're going to, from $39.95 to £34.95p. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Each one of these necklaces, you know what, I would actually, and do you know what, they've all got precious metal findings. Yep. Honestly, I'm looking at all of these pieces of jewellery. There's not a single piece of jewellery here that I would want to sell for less than £20. Not a single piece of jewellery. The quality is that high. It really, really is absolutely amazing. So many people are adding this to their order. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous kit. So, 4 strands of pearls, precious metal findings, three further pairs of precious metal earring findings, 2 lots of Essilon thread, 140 metres of Essilon thread, and your threading pack, all for under £35. And these findings are not your kind of your average findings. They're really, really, really luxurious. Now, Jan, what are you going to be showing us? It's these earrings, isn't it? Yeah. I just wanted to say as well, they are highly polished, those earring findings, but the blue ones, I actually textured the front of them. I just got a little hammer, texture hammer, and just textured them. You did? Yeah. Oh, I like that. And I was just going to say, if people do want to do that, because you've got the post at the back, it makes it a bit awkward. But what I did is I pushed it through my macrame board and sat it so that the area that you were going to hammer was flush with the board, and then just textured it. Lovely. So so you've got the option, because it's plain and highly polished, you've got the option to do that if you want to. Nice idea. Just thought I'd throw that in. We've had somebody texting and asking, how do you put the Essilon through the pearl? In this case, it went through no problem at all. Perfect. If you do have a problem, if you've got pearls that they don't go through the Essilon, you can split the Essilon as well. So you can get finer thread from it. But in this case, it went straight through. If you put a dab of nail varnish on the end, just to smooth it off, that makes it like a needle, doesn't it? That makes it easier. Yeah, lovely. But yeah, not a problem. Just went straight through. Right, Jan. Okay. Let's do this demo. Okie dokie. No messing up. Okay. The first one went really well. Don't let yourself down. Okay. I thought we'd do these little pearl earrings because they're so pretty. The pearls are just gorgeous. Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. So what we've done is just take a little length of chain, and the chain is really beautiful in this as well. It's really sort of open link, so if you're going to do a charm bracelet or something, it's perfect. And what I did is just drop that onto a head pin, the one end of the chain. Really simple. Drop on a pearl. Lovely. There we go. And then... You're checking your design. Yes. Don't mess up, Jan. No mistakes today. And then all I did was kink that back. Oh, is she going to make a mistake? So you've got that shape. Yeah. Okay. Jan is referring back to this piece. In fact, I'm going to move this pair of earrings. I feel like doing that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Right, so you've got that shape. And then take some pliers. I think this is what I did. Oh, here we go. But again, it'll turn into whatever you want it to turn into. Are you going to use the word organic in a minute? Yeah, it's organic. Yeah. Oh, thanks for that. That helps. Then do a little kink there. So you've got this. And then what you're going to do then is put the other end of the chain onto that. Sorry, I'm all hands and there. No, you're not. Sorry. Put your pearl on first. Have you made a mistake, Jan? No. Put your pearl on first, because if you put your chain on, the chain is going to slip all the way down. So put your pearl on first, and then put your other end of the chain on there. So you've got that shape. That does actually resemble the pair of earrings. I'm very surprised. And then hold the pearl in your hand and kink it back, so you've got that shape. Lovely. And then what we're going to do is just make a little loop on the end. Just turn that around. Just make sure that it's closed properly, because you don't want that sliding off. I didn't realise it was all... Oh, that's awesome. And then, just take an earring finding. If I just slip this on onto here, and then I can show you. There. So just slip that onto an earring finding, and then you've got that shape. And what you can do, you can sort of press it a bit more, so you get sort of a more defined shape. Lovely. So and that's it. Just a really simple pair of earrings, but really lovely. And when you wear them, and the chain
sort of moves and catches the light because it's that beautiful silver.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
There you go.
I think you surprised yourself with that, haven't you?
I did actually, yeah.
That's awesome. Well done, Jan. That's gorgeous. Beautiful little technique and so simple and easy.
Yes.
So simple and easy
Really
and
easy.
so effective. Just beautiful. Now, before we go over to the Wall of Fame, I want to be able to bring you the pearl knotter. We're going to be doing that in the next few seconds. I just need to make you aware, I've got 21 of this kit left. I've got loads and loads and loads of you with this still in your baskets. Please do check your baskets out because it is a very, very, very popular kit. It really, really is. Text coming in from Esther. Jan, you really are the pearly queen.
Thank you.
Oh, I tell you what, we should have really gone to town with today's show, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Should have done. Dion, you're very naughty, but got mine, says Andrea. Yeah, you see.
It is stunning, so well done, Andrea.
It is gorgeous. Whenever Dion sees the colour blue, yeah, she just goes low. Just to let you know, we've got Kyanite coming at the end of the hour. What colour's that? Blue. Yeah, exactly. Just so you know. Are we going to do the pearl knotter now? Let's do it. Right. Can you show us how to use this, Jan?
You know, I had a feeling you might say that.
Ah. Now, I'd rather see Jan do this live, just to see if she can do it.
Thanks, Carol. Thanks for that.
Oh, I tell you.
Lovely. What I'll do is I'll put a knot in the end.
So the pearl knotter tool. The pearly queen herself, Janet Dwyer.
Oh, no pressure then.
Yeah, I'm using your full name as well.
I know, that's scary. Let me cut that off. So it's not all right.
What are you doing?
I'm just cutting that off so it's not in the way.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so we've... What you would do, what I did with that necklace, if I show you the necklace.
How do you
Just
tie
so
a knot, Jan?
No. What I actually did with this one, I went through the clasp
Yeah.
and knotted it there, went through this bead here and knotted it there, and then started with the pearls.
With the pearl,
knotting them. Okay. So if we start at that section, so just so it makes sense, hopefully. There you go.
She's biding a bit of time there, wasn't she? Definitely.
And then all you need to do is make. This is how I do it. Just sort of an overhand knot and drop your pearl into there.
Okay.
And then what I tend to do is use my finger and just bring it as close to that pearl as I can.
Yeah, lovely.
Then take the knotting tool, the spiky little part of it, and I go quite low down so that it's there, sorry.
Oh, lovely, okay, yeah.
And then...
See, that
sorry,
knot's
I've done that wrong. It didn't go through. No, I was doing it right, but it came off.
But you got the pearl right up against the, the knot right up against the pearl, didn't you?
Yeah, that's what you do. So you make your knot, and there.
Yeah.
So you've got your knot, and there. It's right up against the pearl there. And then pull the thread across this little forked tongue little bit there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if you use this little lever to push up and up so that it comes off, and then pull it against there. Oops,
and that really is the only. Well, you can use a bead reamer as the pokey thing, if you like, to try and get the knot really nice and close. But using this tool, it's the only knotting tool that I've seen that consistently works again and again and again and again and again.
Yeah. Just make sure your pearls go through. I'll just show you once more.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be brilliant.
So go through the spiky little bits and pull it as close up to the pearl as you can.
Brilliant.
And then over that little tonguey bit there, and push it right up to. And there you've got your knot.
Right up against the pearl. That's awesome.
And you just continue that all the way along. So it's a great tool. It's really easy to use.
A lot of time as well.
Oh, yeah. So there it is. It's perfect.
Brilliant. Okay, the price point for this. £8.95p. Done. And it's going to save you, like we've said, it's going to save you so much time, and you're going to be able to create these incredible pieces, which looks just so professional. They really, really do. Thank you so much for demoing that for us, Jan.
That's okay.
Oh no, putting you on the spot there a little bit. Did you? Even though you made a bit of a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. I just didn't loop it enough.
Oh, for goodness sake. Poor Janet. LOL, Carol, you do make me laugh. You're so funny.
Thank you,
so
Heidi.
Funny. It's a serious business, this is.
Thank you, Heidi, for your sympathy.
Trapdoor.
Getting on a bit round here.
Trapdoor. Catherine in 5 says, "Hi ladies, could you show how the back of the macrame? Could you show the back of the macrame necklace, please?" Yes, of course we can, darling. Here's the back of the macrame necklace. Finished off beautifully again. I'd expect nothing less. See, look, those two little beads there, they just finish it off beautifully, don't they?
Yeah. And the crimp covers and that you get in the findings, you know, they're sterling silver, so use them.
Oh, they're crimp covers that you put there,
Crimp
sorry?
covers, yeah.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
So I've crimped the ends and then just put the covers on.
Yeah, really, really lovely. Oh, what a gorgeous kit. This is, you know, a gorgeous kit that is going to sell out. We've hardly got any of these left. Kathy in Greater London says, do you thread all of your pearls onto your thread first, then start knotting?
Yeah.
Perfect.
For me, that's the easiest. Because what I did, especially with this, straight on the reel, so thread them all on, and then you're working from the reel, because there's nothing worse than cutting a piece of thread off and then getting to the end of your necklace and not having enough. So if you can, thread them all on to your reel. And then if you need to add more on, you can just take a bit off and add them on the other end.
Yeah, good call. Brilliant. Okay, so I've still got lots of people coming through for this at £8.95. It is. I personally, I mean, we do lots of different knotting tools here on JewelleryMaker. This is the one. This is the one that I would get. Basically, it's the one that I would get. Yeah, of course we are. Yeah, no problem at all. So just to give you a quick recap on the kit. The kit itself, £34.95p. Should have been £39.95 today, but we've done it for £34.95 because we can, because it's blue. 4 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls, 45.95 sterling silver findings, 140 metres of Eslon thread in blue and silver, your threading pack, and a further 3 pairs of 925 sterling silver earring findings, all for £34.95. I've still got how many people? 28 people with this kit in baskets. We've got less than 20 chances left. You've got to add it to your order, otherwise you will end up missing out. It's seriously, seriously stunning, isn't it? Gorgeous. Right, let's go and see some of your jewellery on the Wall of Fame. Number 89 here we go. So absolutely gorgeous. Blue and oranges. Just gorgeous. This is from Julie Lynch in Crawley, who said, here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. Hope that it's chosen to appear. Sorry, but I sent the message and forgot to send the picture. That's all right, we've got it. Hope you get it, and I'm lucky this time. Made this bundle... Oh no, made this from a bundle I bought last week on JewelleryMaker. The findings are also from JewelleryMaker. The turquoise from my stash. I've had it for a long while. I just found a use for it. Love to all from Julie in Crawley. Sorry, I did mess up there. I'm sorry.
Beautiful piece of jewellery though.
Lovely jewellery. Go on, Jan.
Okay.
Perfect, Jan.
This is 86. This is beautiful. Chainmail. And this is from Barbara in Bournemouth. And Barbara says, good morning to you lovely people at JM. More chainmail for my entry this week. Using your lovely jump rings in silver gold and rose gold. I've made this Byzantine weave necklace. Loving all the chainmail demos. Lots more, please. Good luck to all the waffers. And that's from Barbara. That is beautiful, Barbara.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really, really beautiful. Awesome.
Perfect presentation.
All right. Number 85 here. This is from Nadij in Faversham in Kent, who says, hello all at JewelleryMaker. Well, after a year of being scared to break into my stash and actually use my JM goodies, I finally bit the bullet after seeing Fleur using elongated earring wires in one of her necklaces and thought, what the hell if it doesn't work? But oh wait, but I think it did. Oh no.
Oh, Carol, I love you.
What the hell if it doesn't work? But I think it did. Here's my Art Deco-esque fluorite with black spinel drops and rondelles on a silver box chain and wire wrap. Stop looking at me! Jan, stop putting me off. All from JewelleryMaker. I hope you like my first necklace. Love to you all from Nadij. Do you know what? I'm so sorry I messed that up. It was her fault. She keeps looking at me and going,
I only looked at you.
Whenever I'm reading mine out. It's a beautiful piece of jewellery.
Are we at school
Best of
now?
luck, darling.
I realised we were at school.
Read yours
she
then.
looked at me.
Stop. Yeah, you see, it's like that. It's like that. Honestly, you don't see this.
I didn't do that.
You may as well have been. Right.
Anyway, back to work. This is from Jane in Cornwall, and Jane says, "Hi all at JM. Here is my entry for this week. It's a set consisting of necklace, earrings and bracelet. It's all rosary linked, and the gems are mint coloured freshwater pearls and silver shell pearls with silver wire. All the components are from JM. Hope it makes the wall. Good luck to all that enter. I watch JewelleryMaker every day."
You see? It's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying, isn't it?
JewelleryMaker every day, and I love it. And that's from Jane. Jane, that is beautiful. I would wear that every day.
That's lovely.
And
awesome.
I apologise for.
Number 87. Someone is wearing all of the pieces of jewellery I think they've ever made. This is from Dawn in Gravesend, who says, "Hi all at JewelleryMaker. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame. These are my first attempt at rings. Left to right, crackle quartz, shell pearl, crackle quartz, obsidian, and last but not least, pearl. I was very pleased with how these turned out. I'm very grateful to my husband. I'm very grateful to my husband's hand." See, I love the fact you made your husband model them. You will wear these. Best of luck to everyone, but hope to have a win. Thanks to you all, and that's from Dawn. Thanks, Dawn. I love that. I'll take the photo. You've got to model them. Awesome. Right. Just keep it together. We've got Kyanite coming up in just a couple of seconds. Absolutely amazing. It's blue, by the way. We all know what happens when we see blue. We go blue. Right, okay, don't go anywhere. It's coming up in just a few moments.
I'm Sandra. I've been on Gemma Crow's structured wire work course and I've learnt some amazing techniques. She showed me how to work hard and how to use wire working in the best way without hurting your joints, and how to manipulate the wire, hammer in, and made an amazing torque necklace which I never thought I would be able to do. And I've learnt so much, so many techniques. It's been an amazing day. I've thoroughly enjoyed everything.
Join guest designer Debbie Kershaw for the Introduction to Stamping DVD. Debbie will guide you through many techniques including basic stamping, spacing, multiple wording, stamping onto metal blanks and polymer clay. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
If you miss a JewelleryMaker show, then simply go to our YouTube page where you'll be able to find hours of JewelleryMaker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with JewelleryMaker.
Join Debbie Bulford to build your own colour palette out of polymer clay and create a signature blend to make your own design stand out from the crowd. During the workshop, you will complete your own colour chart to give you a recipe card for all your future creations. This workshop is perfect for all lovers of polymer clay. This course includes a selection of clay, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, meet the presenters, and a visit to the Gemporia Museum. All of this for just $64.95, and for more information contact the call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you. Download the JewelleryMaker app today. You can watch our JewelleryMaker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimise the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the JewelleryMaker app today and boost your viewing experience.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Kyanite belongs to the isomorphous series that includes selimanite and andalusite. It has a really interesting appearance with a pearlescent lustre. It's one of the only gemstones that displays this outside of cultured pearls. The best examples of kyanite are often located in the region of the Himalayas, and I think this gives the stone a truly unique appearance.
Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Really interesting stuff that Hannah was telling about kyanite there. It is an amazingly interesting gemstone. It really, really is. Of almost all of the blue gemstones out there, I'm enamoured with the way this gemstone forms, with where this gemstone forms, with the very origins of this gemstone as well. As Hannah was saying in that little short bit of film there, some of the best kyanite the world has ever known comes from the foothills of the Himalayas. It actually started off life under the sea, forming under the sea. But as you may or may not be aware, when mountain ranges are formed, they are formed by tectonic plates that over many, many, many millions of years push closer together, push and push and push and push and push. And that's how mountain ranges tend to form. The kyanite quality you can see here today would have initially, many millions of years ago, would have started forming under the sea, and through that incredible meteorological and geological upheaval ended up in one of the highest places on Earth, the rooftops of the world. Now, it's really interesting, actually. Steve Bennett, who was the founder of the Genuine Gemstone Company, has documented very, very honestly about tanzanite and the worrying situation that we're in with tanzanite at the moment, of the fact that gem quality tanzanite is just, well, for the first time in 7-8 years, he actually has been over to Jaipur, to our team over in Jaipur, and actually hasn't come back with any tanzanite, just purely because either the carat weights are either the gemstones are being cut for carat weight and not for beauty, or per carat weight the gemstone is just way too expensive, or the quality is absolutely rubbish. So he just made the decision not to buy any tanzanite. And he's actually spoken about what the next big blue gemstone might be, because tanzanite, it looks like it might not be with us within the next 5-10 years. And I think Steve has got a lot of hope for kyanite. It is an amazing gemstone. It is incredibly rare. It's entirely natural. And you've got a gemstone here which forms on the rooftops of the world. It's an extremely difficult gemstone to cut. It's an extremely difficult gemstone to drill. And it's because of the way these gemstones form. It forms like a deck of cards. And when you strike it the wrong way, when you try and facet it the wrong way on the incorrect grain of the gemstone, it will just shatter. It will just smash. The quality you're going to be getting here, the fact that it's all hand faceted, hand polished, hand drilled, is quite exceptional. Now, the price point for this strand is quite simply incredible. The natural banding of colour you're getting here, those moments of clarity, those moments where you get almost like a Milky Way kind of band going across the centre of the gemstone, that gorgeous clarity, that gorgeous clean, crisp, colourless quality, sandwiched together by this gorgeous denim blue. It can only be kyanite. It is entirely natural. The price point for this is amazing. Have a look at your deal today. $57.95. Well, that should be your price point today, but it's blue. Yep. And as with almost everything we bring you on Jewellery Maker that is blue, when Dion is producing, we go lower. $49.95. Amazing, absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Jan, can you see the banding on this gemstone, the natural banding?
You can see that.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's stunning, isn't it? It's such a beautiful colour. Gorgeous. And with the pearls. I mean,
well, this is it.
They'd be stunning with pearls.
I'm thinking about using it with your last kit.
Yeah,
I'm
perfect.
thinking about using it with all of the sterling silver findings.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about using it with the first kit that we did today with the diamonds and the emeralds and the diopside and the pearls in. You know, there is not a single thing on today's show that I wouldn't use this with. It is absolutely amazing. We brought you some amazing sterling silver qualities, 3 meters of sterling silver chain. How well would these work with that? I mean, really, really, really absolutely superb. We've got, oh, brilliant, Sammy, guest designer, texting in, who says, hi, old Dion, that's an absolutely insane deal. I adore that. I adore that kind of. It's breathtaking. Thanks a lot for that, Sammy. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to hear from you what you're going to be doing with this strand, how you're going to be setting it. They're all top drill drops you're going to be getting here. I mean, I think they lend themselves to earrings, to tassels. There is so much quality here, jam-packed onto this strand. And I think over the next 10 years, you're going to see this gemstone go through an amazing transformation. I think a lot more people will have heard of kyanite this time in around about 10 years' time. I think a lot of people are starting to wake up to the beauty of this incredible gemstone and its rarity. And when you consider it is mined in one of the most dramatically beautiful, but also dramatically hostile places on planet Earth, it really does bring it home, doesn't it? Absolutely amazing. From the foothills of the Himalayas, from the foot of Mount Everest, the most amazing strand of genuine, natural, graduated kyanite drops. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Well done, everyone. Lots of people still coming through for that. Do check your baskets out. And again, we don't have a huge quantity of this, so check your baskets out. The sooner the better. Well done. Beautiful. Sorry, say again, Livy. This one. All right. 11:30, so in 25 minutes, this is coming up. Woo! Woo! A metre of cherry red coated quartz. I can't wait to bring this to you. It's absolutely delish. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. That's going to be coming up in about 25 minutes time. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right, okay, so yes, so earring findings at 925 sterling silver. Go on then. Okay, so we brought you quite a few sterling silver details on today's show. They go with the pearls, they go with all of the incredible kits and collections that we brought you already today. When you are allergic to certain base metals, it's really important that you wear precious metal findings, particularly in earring findings, because of course an earring finding goes directly through your ear. There are certain gemstones, I'm sure, which you will only use with precious metal findings. And in fact, we have lots and lots of people who shop with Jewellery Maker who only want precious metal findings. They're not interested in plated base metal findings at all in the slightest. It's just precious metal findings. We love being able to bring you deals like this because we love to cater for all crafters. Now, how easy is it for you to find precious metal earring findings elsewhere? Maybe you've run out of the ones that you got from Jewellery Maker. Maybe you don't have time to watch Jewellery Maker, and you need earring findings then and there. When you go to your local craft shop or your local jewellery making facility, what do you come across? Do you come across one pair of 925 sterling silver earrings that you pay whatever for, or do you come across a pack of, I don't know, 200 pairs of sterling silver earring findings that you just can't afford. What we do here at JewelleryMaker is we give you the opportunity to come in and get quality findings like this, but in really awesome bite-sized pieces. So, 20 pieces in total. That's 10 pairs. 10 pairs of 925 sterling silver earring findings, okay? 10 pairs in total. Now, at the minute, I have got loads of people coming through for this. I've got loads and loads and loads of people who are saying absolutely 100% yes, 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 I do want this, okay? Have a look at how they're made. You've got an open jump ring at the bottom here, well, an open loop, I should say, to attach your gemstones and chain and whatever you want to it. Got this beautifully formed 95 sterling silver spring on here as well, which is just a lovely little detail. Really beautiful. It stops your gemstones from going all the way down to the bottom of the earring finding as well. Okay, going up, you've got a lovely flattened bit going around this part of the earring finding here, which is lovely. Again, it prevents the earring finding from going too far through your ear. This is where your 925 stamp will be. I've got a 925 stamp on this side, just there, on the flat part of the earring finding. See how that's flat? Yeah, and then it tapers down into this little point here with a little kick as well. The little kink, again, to keep the earring finding in your ear. You will find earring findings elsewhere that don't have that little spring, and they don't have that little flattened bit, and they don't have that little kick, and they're all misshapen, and you know, the quality is just not very good at all. The craftsmanship on these earring findings, we are so proud of. Every single element has been thought about, okay? And we can still bring you 10 pairs of 925 sterling silver earring shepherd's hook findings for a price like this. We can, with all this quality, we can still bring you 20 pieces, 10 pairs for $6.95. Now that is amazing, isn't it? Because Jan, I bet you when you go elsewhere to look for earring findings, they're not going to have the little springs, they're not going to have the same kind of quality of wire, they're not going to have that flattened bit, they're not going to have a 925 stamp, they're not going to have that little all this attention to detail. They're not going to necessarily have that, are they?
No. And I think buying from JewelleryMaker, from my own personal experience, the quality has always been excellent in the sterling silver findings. And like you say, the finish is always perfect. Yeah. And you are getting what it says on the tin. Yes. Before JewelleryMaker, so many times I bought sterling silver findings to find that they weren't sterling silver. Really? Yeah, I actually invested in a tester kit, just so that when I bought them, I could test them. Because so many times I bought them and got ripped off, basically. So I'd say to people, be careful, you know, be careful out there.
That's ridiculous.
So
is that the tester kit with the liquid, and you put the
you just scratch a little bit, drop a little bit of the liquid on,
Aquavita or whatever it's called,
and if it goes black, it's not. So I actually invested in a kit because I bought so many findings that weren't sterling silver. I just got fed up of it.
My word. Yeah. And the thing is, though, if you make jewellery with sterling silver, with what you think are sterling silver findings, and they turn out not to be, somebody buys a pair of earrings from you, and they're allergic to precious, they're allergic to base metals. It's your credibility. Yeah. It's not us. It's your credibility. So it's in our interest here at JewelleryMaker for us to be able to give you exactly what that says. It is 925 sterling silver quality you're going to be getting. We're not some random faceless website where we say, yeah, well, we'll say it's 95 sterling silver. Actually, it's not. And then you can't come back to us and say, actually, this, that, and the other. And we say, well, we don't really care. No, it is absolutely in our interest. It's in your interest to know that what you're getting is 95 sterling silver. This is 95 sterling silver, so 92.5% pure silver. The remaining percentages are made up of other alloys, which it has to be, otherwise if it was 100% pure silver it would be totally unworkable. Even when we bought you the the Thai Hill Tribe silver, which was a long time ago, that was 99% pure silver, and it was very, very soft. It looked very different to 95 sterling silver, and that is about as high as you can actually go with silver. Any higher than that and then it just becomes completely workable. It just becomes you can't work it. It's too soft. Gorgeous. Amazing. Well done. That's sold out. Right, which one are we going to, sweetie? More sterling silver. Yeah. Okay, right. So, which one are we doing first? The lobster claws. Okay, so we bought you earlier on yellow gold plated sterling silver lobster claw clasps. I've got exactly the same, this time in 95 sterling silver. Beautiful. So beautiful little lobster claw clasps. Talking to Janet earlier about these lobster claw clasps and how she would use them, and really interestingly, Jan, you were saying that you'd use them with the finer pearls, because we can now source at JewelleryMaker really beautiful, I mean super small pearls as well, which are just gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah, and just to have a simple bracelet of the pearls with a beautiful silver clasp, you know, there's nothing better than that, is there?
Because sometimes you don't want a big fat decorative clasp when the bracelet itself is really quite delicate.
It won't hang properly on your wrist, and it'll sort of pull at the design, so you're not going to get that natural flow with the pearls. So something appropriate to the size of the gemstones that you're using.
Perfect.
And you know, for that, these would be perfect. Yeah.
Awesome. Just so you know, oh my what. I don't know if you've seen the details of these lobster claw clasps are at the bottom of the screen. Do you want to read that? I can just about read it. 95 sterling silver lobster claw clasps, 10, £4.95. £4.95p. So the details on your screen, on the main screen at the moment, these big graphics to your left are for the kyanite. The details at the bottom of your screen, which say 95 sterling silver lobster claw clasps, approximately 8 by 3 millimeters, 10 pieces, £4.95. Okay, you're going absolutely nuts for this. You're going absolutely bananas, which I'm really happy about. I had no idea that was going to be that price there. Anyway, so you are just loving that. Well done. So details on your screen at the minute. On the main screen, the main graphics are for the kyanite at £49.95p. What you can see here, and that graphic there, just there, yeah, £4.95p for 10 sterling silver lobster claw clasp findings. Amazing. Well done, everyone. Loads and loads and loads of people are taking advantage of that. That's amazing. 10 sterling silver clasps for under £5.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
That is amazing. That's fabulous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Well done, everyone. We've still got loads of people coming through for this, Dion. Yeah, it's still got loads and loads and loads of people coming through for this. Okay. Keep looking at the bottom of the screen. Another one's going to appear now. Okay, so again, these details here are for the kyanite that we just did at £49.95p. At the bottom of your screen are details for these 20 sterling silver ball head pins. Those details there, 20 925 sterling silver ball head pins, 40 millimeters in length, £4.95. Oh my word! Using it with pearls, with kyanite, with those gorgeous faceted clear quartz that we bought you earlier on. Oh my word, this is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Loads and loads and loads of people saying, yeah, go on then. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't blame you. £4.95 for 20 925 sterling silver head pins. Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. You are just loving these today. Well done. I'm not surprised at £4.95. That's absolutely ridiculous. Having something like this and being able to use it with your pearls is just, it's invaluable, isn't it, Jam?
It is. And you've got potentially 10 pairs of earrings if you use them with some of the earring findings that you've done. Potentially 10 pairs of earrings, so they're going to pay for themselves by selling the first pair of earrings.
Oh, they really will do, won't they?
And more, yeah.
Oh my word. Yeah, that works out to 25 pence per head pin. For sterling silver. For a sterling silver head pin. Really quite incredible, isn't it? Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness me. So many people jumping on the phone lines of the web today. Okay, now, how about we bring you, right now, the red dyed quartz. How about we bring it forward a bit? Yeah? Now, if Gemma Crow is watching today, she's going to be getting hers. Did you see the show yesterday?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. She ended up with about 6 strands of the clear quartz.
She did, bless her. Oh.
Loads of guest designers were texting saying, I'll get one for you, Gemma, I'll get one for you, I've got one, I've got one. Unbelievable. Right.
Wow.
This, that is more than a metre, but anyway, okay. This is a big strand. This is a big strand. 1,040 carats of red, cherry red, colour-coated quartz. Ollie has counted how many? 43 of these gemstones. All unique in size and shape. They really are amazing, aren't they? It's like a skipping rope of gemstones, isn't it? It is like a skipping rope of gemstones. You're going to be getting a metre of red colour-coated quartz here, a metre in total. That is absolutely astonishing, isn't it? How would you describe this colour, Jan?
It's sort of
cherry.
It's like cherry. Sometimes you look at it and it looks a really deep colour.
Yeah.
And then it looks like it looks like garnet, a garnet colour,
doesn't it? Yeah.
So sometimes you look at it, it looks really dark and sort of a really deep berry, and then sometimes you get sort of little pink flashes from it as well.
Definitely. Some of these are a little bit like tourmaline and rubellite actually as well. Crozera rubellite, Sapphira tourmaline. Definitely seeing those kind of colours in here. Now, there are approximately 43 gemstones on this strand. That is a lot of gemstones. Now, some of these are going to be larger than others. Some of them are going to be more elongated. That is just the nature of a strand like this. You're going to get a whole host of different sizes and shapes, which is absolutely brilliant. Size-wise, you've got gemstones in here which are fantastic for necklaces, for pendants, but also things like rings as well. You've got gemstones in here which are perfect sizes for rings. At the minute, I have got a screen full of names, people coming in from all over the country to come in and get this incredible strand. I'm not surprised when we can offer you a metre of gemstones, at least 1,040 carats of red colour-coated quartz. That's amazing, isn't it? I mean, that really is incredible. Let's see what they look like in the hand, actually, because it'll be interesting to kind of gauge that. So I can just about fit it in one hand, but it is, you know, I wouldn't feel confident doing that. Let's pop it there we go. So 2 hands worth of gemstones, yeah. If you were to go into your local bead shop, or if you were to go to your local craft shop and they had, and this wasn't plastic and it's not glass, you know, these are genuine gemstone qualities you're going to be getting here, and you were to take a massive scoop of gemstones like this and take it to the till, what kind of price point would you expect to pay? Maybe £1 a gemstone? £1 a gemstone? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? What about 50p a gemstone? Well, that would be amazing. 50 pence a gemstone, that would be incredible. That would make this strand, what, £20 or so? That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Today, the entire strand of gemstones, you can see here, a metre of cherry red colour coated quartz is yours. And we're going under £20. £17.95. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is less than 50 pence a gemstone. Absolutely amazing, 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 incredible, awesome. Get it, add it to your order. I love this. The sound that they make, the way that they feel as well. The fact that these are genuine gemstones. It's not glass, it's not plastic, it's not resin. These are genuine gemstones. What gemstones would you set these with, Jan?
Actually, the clear quartz would be nice.
What, this one here, your challenge?
Yeah,
that'd be
see
nice,
what that looks like
it?
against it.
Yeah, lovely.
I think that looks...
Really brightens it up, actually.
Yeah, and you've got the contrast then of the nuggety shapes, and you've got the faceting on the quartz.
Gorgeous, yeah.
But you'd pay, if you did go into a shop and bought those in plastic or glass, you'd pay more than that for it.
Definitely.
Wouldn't you? One piece of jewellery with sort of plastic beads would cost you more than that.
Ollie's saying that there's a big shopping centre in Birmingham, you probably know the one. Did you say 4 rough nuggets? No, £4 each. Goodness me. Per gemstone, and he's talking about rough tiger's eye here, for rough nuggets of tiger's eye, £4 each per gemstone, okay? This, for 43 gemstones, approximately 43 gemstones, £17.95 for the lot. Absolutely exquisite. I mean, just unbelievable. Donna in Glamorgan, they are so gorgeous. I'm going to use them to decorate my fireplace so the colour bounces off them. What a lovely idea. That's from Donna, who's got a great idea for these. We had a lady, it might have been a lady, it might have been a gent, I can't remember. Well, we had a viewer text in yesterday about the clear quartz variety that we bought you, saying that they were going to hang them on their Christmas tree. What a lovely thing to have fairy light shining through, and gemstones like this would be great. Great hanging from your fireplace or hanging from your Christmas tree. Just hanging in the window, just having sunlight coming through gems like this can be so powerful. It really, really can be. And who'd have thought that JewelleryMaker would be able to offer you a strand of gemstones so big, so substantial, so significant that you could actually hang them in your window. Love that idea. Really, really, really love that idea. You can even make some funky kind of curtain tiebacks with the strand of gemstones like this. You know, a pair of curtain tiebacks. You've got so many gemstones here. You really, really do. What an amazing quality. Well done. Under £18 for the whole strand. Amazing. Well done. Cool, blimey, that's beautiful. Okay, so big bundle here. Another big bundle. Right, Jan, we're going to have to physically restrain you again. We will. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Seriously, you can't have this.
Okay. Salivating then.
Are you? Spitting everywhere. Right, okay, so. Honestly, she's obsessed with pearls. Okay.
Oh, I like that
lime
colour. Sorry, I like that colour. Sorry, I'll be quiet now.
Lime green potato pearls, 8 by 7 millimetres in diameter. Gorgeous colour. Olive potato pearls, 7 by 9 millimetres in diameter. Plum coloured pearls. These are nice. 7 by 6 millimetres. No, they're bigger than that. Surely to goodness. No, there's no more plum colours. 7 by 6 millimetres in diameter. Okay, fair enough. Look at these. Wow, they're awesome. Bluey coloured pearls here. Oh wow, describing these as kind of 6 by 5 millimetres in diameter. They're gorgeous. Look at these. These are dark kind of burgundy coloured pearls here. 8 by 7 millimetres in diameter. You've got lighter pink pearls here now, which are 8 by 7 millimetres again. Rice pearls. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rice pearls here. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so beautifully elongated. 5 by 7 mil in size. Creamy coloured pearls now. Oh no, they're more kind of champagne, aren't they? Look at these. Oh wow. These are almost perfect white. 11 by 9 millimetres. Oh wowzer. And the final strand, a 10 by 11 millimetre strand of dark grey Baroque pearls as well. In total, 10 strands of pearls. We bought you a 15 strand pearl bundle a little bit, right at the beginning of the show today. Is there any of that bundle left? 2. Oh goodness me. 2 of that bundle left. That bundle was, how much is that again? It was £99.95p. okay? I've got a 10 strand bundle here. Genuine freshwater culture pearls, again. Organic quality, again. What do you reckon is the right price point for this? We've got these 2 strands here, right on the end here, these 2 really large Baroque strands. They've got to be close to £20 a strand. It's got to be. They're so large. Then you've got the olivey pearls here, maybe 17 or 19.95. And even some of the really beautiful little petite strands of pearls, I'd still say they've got to be a tenner a strand, at least. Nowhere near. 10 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls, $74.95. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. Under £75 for genuine freshwater culture pearls. There's 10 strands in total. Yeah, we're going to go lower. Yeah. How do you fancy under £7 a strand? £69.95p. That works out to just under £7 a strand. Amazing. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And what I love so much about this bun... You look ever so upset, Jan.
I did a big sigh then.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, Jan, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll forgive you. It's just nice just to be here and see them. I'm trying to be...
positive.
Yeah.
Trying to be upbeat.
Yeah. Nice if I was taking them home with me, but...
Jan is literally going to be driving home today to North Wales, just crying in the car. Ah!
I've done it again.
I miss out all those pearls. I'm never going back to JewelleryMaker again. You can guarantee though, as soon as she gets home, she puts the kettle on, has a cup of tea and thinks, actually, do you know what, I do fancy some pearls, and then tunes into JewelleryMaker this afternoon and starts buying again.
Yep.
It's all short-lived, don't worry, Jan.
No.
There will be other opportunities, I'm sure.
I'm sure, but they are beautiful.
They are gorgeous, aren't they?
Stunning.
10 strands in total. Why do you like this bright green strand so much?
I just... And this is the thing about pearls, and I say it all the time, that it spans across the ages, doesn't it? And for me, that's a really young, fresh...
Yeah.
That as just a plain necklace. Pair of earrings, stunning.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. And look at the size of these brilliant white pearls.
Oh, I like those. They're lush, aren't they?
Well, what kind of pearls do people tend to go for when they buy pearls from you, Jan? Do they tend to buy... What kind of colours do they tend to like? Do they tend to like the bright white pearls?
I do sell quite a lot of white pearls, but I sell a lot of coloured pearls as well, because people like the fact. And now, I mean, you've got a lot of celebrities wearing coloured pearls and things, so people like the fact that you can get a pearl, a genuine pearl, but in a range of colours.
Beautiful,
so all across, really, all across. I know I could sell every single one of those.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I'm not going to be able to, but I know I could.
Sorry, say again.
I said I could sell every single one of those. I'm not going to be able to because I'm not going to get it, but...
you could though, couldn't you?
But I could sell them, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And this is it, Jan sells a lot of her pieces in a local hotel where she can have her own kind of display cabinets and have her lovely pieces of pearl jewellery on display, and she sells them. You can do this as well. You can absolutely do this. Please, 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 though, don't make the mistake. Don't think that because we're bringing you pearls for under £7 a strand, that's the kind of price point you should sell them on for. That's not the case at all. We really, really work very, very hard to bring you the very best price points on our genuine freshwater culture pearls. Even 2 of the smallest pearls in this bundle, in a pair of earrings, in sterling silver earrings, I still wouldn't sell for £7. Even though this works out to less than £7 a strand, I still would not. Just don't undersell yourself. All that happens is we bring you genuine freshwater culture pearls for fantastic price points, because we don't order just 1 strand or 10 strands. We order closer to kind of 200 strands if we can do, which means that we can buy these pearls at a much better price point. We make a great saving and we can pass that saving on to you, okay? And that is simply and honestly how we do it here on JewelleryMaker, okay? But please don't think that you have to sell your jewellery for those kind of prices, because people do become very suspicious when they look at your jewellery and they look at the price points, and if they're too low, you have a lot of people thinking, oh, they can't be real, they can't be genuine freshwater culture pearls. They can't be, but they are. Anyway, £69.95. I've still got a few of those left if you want to come and go through, get those. Well done. Text coming in from Anne in Worcestershire. Hi, ladies. Wow, wow, wow. Just got mine. I'm just like Jan. Pearl obsessed. What a lovely treat for a Sunday. I know, isn't it lovely? Yeah. We're having a lovely day.
It's not a bad obsession to have, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
I think it's great.
It's a great obsession to have.
Love it.
What do you love more, though? This is gonna test her. Pearls.
Yeah.
Or Gerard Butler.
Well, I would have to say pearls because I'm going to get pearls. There's no way I'm going to get Gerard Butler as well. So I mean, in reality, pearls for me are. Yeah, I'd probably. If they were standing together.
What about Gerard Butler in a bathtub full of pearls?
Well, yeah.
There you go. What is not to like? Dive straight in.
Straight in there.
Straight in there. Cannonball. Right, Kerry from Cambridgeshire. I'd pay £50 for one of these strands made into a necklace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Kerry. That's brilliant. Awesome. Jan in Gloucestershire. Yeehaw! Got me them pearls. I'm salivating too, Jan. Two of my fave people on today. Oh, is it acceptable to use beading wire with sterling silver findings? Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, definitely use beading thread with sterling silver findings. Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, great. No. Oh, Dion. Here it is. Okay, team. Okay, gang, are we ready? Okay, here we go.
I waited for this.
We can see what we've got here. Irregular top drill drops. Oh my word. I think we need to open the door of the gallery just so we can hear everyone singing. Can you hear Ollie doing his... he's warming up in there. He's warming up. Everyone's warming up. La 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 la. Okay, so we're going to do the irregular top drill drop song. It's a very complicated song. You will need to hear it at least 11 times before you learn the words and the tune. Right, so. Rose, steady, Rose Quartz gemstones. A beautiful strand of irregular top drill drops. Thank you, Cassandra. Okay. This is very complicated. Another strand. Beautiful lemon quartz. Irregular top drill drops. Thank you.
There goes my eardrum.
Pop. Okay. Carnelian. Beautiful strand this. What shape are they? Irregular top drill drops. Thank you. Thank you very much. Peach moonstone. Peach moonstone. Another beautiful strand. What shape are these? Irregular top drill drops. Thank you. Drops. And the final strand, multicolour moonstone, irregular top drill drops. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of irregular top drill drops, irregular top drill drops, irregular top drill drops. Hey! I think it's only us who actually find that funny.
Oh, I love it.
5 strands of irregular top drill drops. There's your price. Here's your price. Here you are. £12.95p. 5 strands of irregular top drill drops. I don't know what it is. I think it was about 8 weeks ago. We started to do the irregular top drill drop song, and it's gone viral. It's gone viral. Well done, everyone. £12.95p. Diana from Greater London loves this bundle so much she's come through to get 4 loads of these. Marjorie in Devon's got 3 loads of these. Well done. Lots and lots of people coming through to get these. I hope you were singing along at home. It is quite a difficult song, so I understand if you weren't. We do need to do a karaoke version with the words. Yes, I totally agree, Ollie. Yes, we do. Well done. Lots and lots and lots of people coming through to get these. And I hope you were singing along at home. Janet says, quite hard to type whilst laughing. Well, there we go. Love it. Ha ha. Sue. Oh, Sue, thank you. Oh, what a brilliant Sunday morning here in wet Liverpool. I love it. There you go. Oh, we love you guys too. But you know what, the irregular top drawer drop song, it is an all-time favourite of ours. Only a close second to the brand new song. Table Vice, I reckon, Table Vice song isn't my favourite one. The challenge song's very good as well. Marie from Cheshire. Hi guys, I love your irregular top drawer drops. I was singing it around the house. Maz. Thanks, Maz. Amazing. Janet says, my cat is now hiding under the bed after freaking out and running from the living room. So funny. Janet in County Down. Do you know what? Animals just generally are afraid of JewelleryMaker when I'm on, aren't they?
Wow. My dog hides a lot.
Does he?
Yeah. She.
Oh, is it she?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jan.
Sorry, Missy.
Oh, what's your doggy called?
Missy.
Missy. Will Missy be watching today?
Yeah, probably.
Missy! Missy! See, I want to whistle, but I can't because it'll make Jan feel sick. She doesn't like whistling.
That's very sympathetic of you, Carol.
How do you call her then? Do you ever whistle her when you're out?
No, I just call her. Missy.
Do you?
Missy? Yeah. Not like that.
Yeah.
I call her Missy. Yeah. I don't whistle.
Yeah, maybe you could say whistle. You could say whistle! Whistle!
No, I don't mind. Just
like a wolf whistle.
A whistle. Well, I love a wolf whistle, yeah, but I mean just a
Right.
whistle. It's when people whistle tunes.
Yeah, makes you feel ill, doesn't it?
Yeah. Why? I just don't know why. There's no need for it. People out there.
I think it's really interesting. I think it's interesting.
That's me. Isn't it?
I've never known anyone who doesn't like people whistling tunes. Anyway, Martina says, you're all mad, I tell you, mad.
Yay.
Thanks for that. Yeah, well, we like being a bit bonkers here. Karen in Hampshire. Morning, Carol. I have JewelleryMaker on my shop and my customers are looking around wondering what that noise was. Oh, no. I'm watching JewelleryMaker when you're presenting. Oh, dear. I never thought about that. Never thought about people having JewelleryMaker on like in public places. I just thought it was kind of something you watch at home or at work maybe with your earphones on, not something you have on in a shop.
Wow, there you go. Now you know.
Now we know. There we go. So lots of people still coming through for these. Well done. Absolutely awesome. $12.95 for your irregular top drill drops. Da-da-da-dum. Right, so bail making pliers, bail making pliers, bail making pliers. Let's go make some bails. Right, so bail making pliers. Oh, I haven't had any cake today either. No cake. Have they got any cake in the workshop room? Any cake? Any cake? Let's go and buy some chocolate then. Let's go and buy some chocolate. Okay. I don't think they're watching us in there. If they don't have cake, they're not coming on the show. Simple. Okay, bail making pliers. So you're able to make with these pliers 5, 7 and 10 millimetre bails. But you know what? There is so much more you can use these pliers for other than making bails. Isn't there, Jem?
Yeah, you can make jump rings.
Jump rings, yeah.
I've got mine here.
Yeah.
Carry them with me all the time.
Do you use them a lot?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fab.
You make jump rings with them, and you can make 3 different sizes. Obviously, you can use it for a bail. You can use it for sort of twisting detail. There's loads of things. I'm always reaching.
Clasp.
Yeah, when you do, if you're making earring findings or you're making clasps, then great to shape around. Yeah, loads of things, and you'll find yourself always sort of reaching for them.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of different tasks.
It's amazing. You've, I mean, as Jan quite rightly says, you've got the potential to be able to make lots of different size jump rings here. So 5, 7 and 10 millimetre jump rings. You can make your own shepherd's hook earring findings by kind of forming them over the top of the finding here. Top of the pliers here. You can make your own chain links. You can make your own S-hook connectors. Another guest designer who uses these all the time, Laura Binding. Always uses these. In fact, I filmed an online workshop with her, which is going to be aired in, which is going to be available for you to download this summer, hopefully. We did the first part of it the other day, and she was saying what her essential wire making tools were. This is one of them. It really is so unbelievably useful. I've seen Gemma Crow use these. I've seen pretty much all of our guest designers use these bell making pliers. There are dozens of different uses for these other than just making bails. Jump rings, clasps, links, so many different ways in which you can use these. Okay, right, great price point for these as well. They are so amazingly affordable. Here's your deal today for your bell making pliers, £6.95p. Brilliant. And you've effectively got 3 tools in one if you just look at them as bell making pliers. If you look at them as being able to make different size clasps and chain links, then goodness me, you've got maybe half a dozen tools in one. It really is amazing. It's going to save you time and energy. Quite often, if you try and make your own jump rings around something like a pair of round nose pliers, you have to put a little mark on the round nose pliers because of course they're tapered as to where you make that finding. With these, it's very clear. You know, you've got your 5, 7 and 10 millimetre mandrels on these. It's simple and easy. You could do a little gizmo coil. You could do all sorts, which of course you can't do with your round nose pliers. You can do it with these pliers though, because they're really clearly and definedly stepped. Well done, and for less than £7 as well. And they're built to last as well, aren't they? They're really great quality.
Really sturdy. And I know Prue, on the end of some of her Kumihimo pieces, she puts a coil and a bead to finish them off.
Yeah.
Well, the larger one on that would be perfect to sort of make that. So you can make that coil to slip your Kumihimo into. But like you say, that you know, if you're making jump rings, you know everyone is going to be exactly the right size.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're not going to have any variation. So. No.
And sometimes, you know, you're not going to be able to do that with your round nose pliers, and sometimes you don't want to have to get the gizmo out, your gizmo coil out. You know, you want to be able to use something which you can do there and then. If you're needed like 4 or 5 jump rings, perfect, absolutely amazing. Loads of people coming through for this at £6.95. This is one of those tools that's. It's not just wire workers who love this tool, it's pretty much all of our guest designers, you know, for finishing off those pieces, whether you're Prue, who concentrates mainly on Kumihimo, or whether you're Mark Smith, who concentrates more on things like macrame. You know, being able to use tools like this to make your own findings with, absolutely amazing. It's kind of the kind of tool that all of our guest designers use, whatever their speciality is. Loads of people coming through to get these. Well done. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. And you've still got that 30-day money-back guarantee. But honestly, to be able to get one tool for £6.95 is brilliant, but you've actually effectively got easily half a dozen different tools in this in one for under £7. It's so versatile and really nice and portable. Well done, everyone. Gorgeous. Right, okay, so yeah. Okay, I love this. Dion quite often starts off telling me what to do in Spanish. Box número, with all the promise of a Spanish number. Then she goes, 12. Great, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go. Beautiful clear quartz. Triple. Aren't they gorgeous? You could put these with anything, couldn't you, Jan?
They're like little bubbles, aren't they?
There you are.
They are. They'd be great with my challenge.
Great with your challenge, yeah. Let's look at Jan's challenge. Wowza. Look at that with Jan's challenge. Woo! You all right over there, Linda? What's she doing?
I just noticed sparkle.
You just noticed sparkle on the screen. Honed in, yeah. She's so funny. So faceted clear quartz, that is Jan's challenge today. Amazing. Which is at the bottom of the screen. for £23.90. You've got your triple deal here, clear quartz 6mm plain rounds. Now the difference with these, of course, is they're unfaceted. They're really highly polished and unfaceted, so they're going to feel super smooth. They really are like bubbles, aren't they? And what I like about these is there's no mystic coating, there's no tricks, there's nothing, there's no faceting, there's no strange cut on these. They are just clear quartz, unfaceted, highly polished rounds. So they are like droplets of spring water. They're just gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful. Great price for these today as well. Look at this, £12.95p. Wow. You ask any jewellery maker how important it is for them to have gemstones like this in their stash, and I think all jewellery makers will say, yeah, you know, it's vital. It's absolutely vital. It's vital if you're going to be making a piece of jewellery and you're looking for something to fill in the gaps. It's vital if you're looking to make an evening piece of jewellery into a daytime piece of jewellery. It's vital if you're looking to use pearls in a piece of jewellery, but you want to be quite economical with the pearls, and you still want to make something glamorous and really beautifully dazzling. They're absolutely vital in so many different ways. And if you want to add colour to these, you can add any colour you want with these. Any colour you want to these, and they're going to go. It's going to work beautifully, and you'll find it will take on the colour of whatever you put it with. So if you put it with the cherry red quartz, I put those gemstones on top there, all of a sudden they take on the persona of the red colour dyed quartz. Yeah, they take on that red quality. If you put it with, oh goodness me, silver finers or gold finers or rose gold finers, you'll find that they'll take on the colour of the finings as well. Because they're so brilliant and so colourless and so pure, they will do all of that. They almost act as like a sponge or a magnifying glass, kind of magnifying the qualities of their surroundings. Beautiful. They're gorgeous. Something like this is essential to have in your stash, isn't it, Jan? It really is.
Yeah, and like you say, it will go with everything. Mm-hmm. And if you want something just to drop in between a gemstone, you know, it's perfect. For me, it's always essential to have clear gemstones, black gemstones. Yeah. Because you can put them with anything.
Yeah, you really can.
Put them with anything and use them, and in the round shape as well. Really versatile, really usable.
And it's a lovely size as well, 6mm. It's great for necklaces, earrings, bracelets. It's great for, it's a lovely universal size. It will fit into pretty much every single piece of jewellery that you want to put it into. Well done. Really fantastic quality deal there. Well done. Graham from Tyne and Wear. Hi all, please stop the great deals. They sell out before I can check out. Keep up the good work. Great double act ladies. You make me laugh. That's nice, isn't it?
I like it that we make people laugh.
Little double act. You don't know when the cameras turn off, she changes. Ollie's saying that we both got our glasses on. We look like the two Ronnies.
Oh, what were we earlier?
French and Saunders.
French and Saunders. I was called Birds of a Feather. Tracy from Birds of a Feather the other day.
Who's
Me
that?
and my sister. We were compared to the girls out of Birds of a Feather. No, the two Ronnies.
What about Ab Fab?
I haven't had that yet.
Ab Fab.
Yeah, yet.
You could be Eddie and I'd be Patsy. Yeah. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, thanks a lot.
We should do a show, shouldn't we? We should do like a theme show, and we should be the characters.
What should we do? Yes.
Shouldn't we?
Should we do an Ab Fab show?
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I'll get dressed up as Patsy. You get dressed up as Adina.
I'll bring the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darling, sweetie, sweetie, darling, sweetie, sweetie, darling, sweetie, sweetie, darling. Yeah, fine, yeah. And I'll sit here with a cigarette going, yeah, darling, yeah, cheers, yeah, thanks a lot, yeah. How amazing would that be?
We should do that.
An Ab Fab show.
Yeah. That'd be fab.
Amazing. Right, okay. Final kit. It's a final kit. Final kit. Oh, it's a final kit. Final kit. It's a final kit. You know what? While I was eating my chicken fajitas last night, I was thinking of Gemma Crow eating her Caribbean curry.
Oh.
I bet that was delicious. I had chicken fajitas. Well, chicken fajitas are nice. It's just a bit of a kind of throw it together kind of meal, isn't it? Really. What did you have for your dinner last night? Anything nice?
Beef lasagna.
Did you? I love lasagna.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you make it yourself?
No.
Oh.
And it's a gluten-free one as well, and it was really lush.
Of course, you're gluten-free, aren't you?
It's really lovely.
Oh, I bet it was nice.
Chips with it.
Oh, lasagna and chips!
And coleslaw.
That is the dinner of champions.
I thought so.
You need your energy for today's show, basically,
That's what
didn't
it
you? Yeah.
And a glass of wine, obviously.
Oh, and a glass of wine. All right. Jealous. Okay. Here we go. Final kit. This is an absolute beauty, isn't it?
You know what you're saying about having black gemstones and clear gemstones? There you go.
It really makes this kit work. It really, really, really does. There is a very, very famous lingerie brand that's packaging is black and pink, and this incredible kit it's just so beautifully feminine. I just love it, love it, love it. It's just gorgeous. This is gorgeous pink colour coated pyrite. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at those faceted black agate rounds, they're amazing. You're getting 10mm black agate faceted rounds, and you're also going to be getting beautiful, stunning 2mm black agate faceted rounds as well. I mean, this is just facets on facets on facets. You're also going to be getting genuine freshwater cultured pearls. Look at them just dangling down on that chain there. Isn't that beautiful? Now, this is another one of our kits today that's got precious metal findings. It's got 925 sterling silver findings. It is going to go so quickly. Here are your findings. This is our newest sterling silver findings pack. It's going to give you a total of, let's have a quick look, an 8-inch length of 925 sterling silver curb chain right here. It's just such a beautiful chain. Great for charm bracelets, beautiful for an anklet, just gorgeous. You've also got your crimp bead covers, you've got jump rings, you've got a lobster claw clasp, you've got head pins, you've got earring findings, but it is this clasp here, which I absolutely love. This is such a substantial clasp. This is all 925 sterling silver, believe it or not. It's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. Look at that. It is 925 sterling silver. Jan's used it in this bracelet here, which I think works immensely well with the design. Look at this.
It's a really weighty clasp as well,
isn't it? Just, yeah, you really feel the weight. Yeah. Really feel the weight of the sterling silver there. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? You're then going to be getting a threading pack with monofilament beading thread and elastic. And I'll show you the strands of gemstones as well, because it's really useful to see them on their own. Here's the pink colour coated pyrite. Wow, that is a heavy strand. That is a really, really, really heavy strand. Wow, that's gorgeous. Here's your black agate faceted rounds in 10mm. Your black agate faceted rounds in 2mm. Oh, they're stunning. And here are your genuine freshwater culture pearls. They're just so sweet. What an awesome, awesome, awesome kit. 4 strands of genuine gemstones here. 4 strands in total. Now, we had a bit of a decision with this kit today. We thought we want to take the price point as low as we can. We understand that the first 2 kits that we bought you today have been more considered purchases, and we really do understand that. But you've understood the quality beautifully. You've understood the fact that you were getting diamonds and emerald and diopside and pearls in the first kit. You were getting a solid pearl kit for the second one. So we've done something really, really special with this. We shouldn't be taking this kit down to this price at all. In fact, today this kit really should have been $34.95. It should have been close to £35, okay? We have taken it extra specially low because we want our kits to be as accessible as possible, okay? Unbelievably, we're giving you this kit today with some of the most beautiful pearls, some of the most incredibly faceted black agates, your 95 sterling silver findings, these enormously beautiful pink colour coated pyrites. Today, the entire kit is under £30. It is amazing. £29.95. And that price there is only because we wanted to make our third and final kit as affordable as we possibly can. And hopefully you can understand it really is as low as we can go. It is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Jenny, you've made some really, really beautiful pieces of jewellery here. The gemstones just work together so well, don't they?
They do. The colours just go perfectly together. And the pyrite, that's a really soft pink, and it's got sort of like a sheen to it.
Yeah.
And against the black. And against the pearls as well.
Yeah, it looks amazing, doesn't it? I mean, that's such a simple bracelet that we were just seeing there.
Yeah.
But it works beautifully. The colours and the shape of the gemstones just really, really does work beautifully. Now, demo-wise, I can't remember what you were going to show us, Jan. I'm sorry.
The bracelet.
The bracelet. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, essentially, this is a ladder weave, isn't it?
It's a ladder weave, and then I've got a bit of macrame in there as well.
Perfect.
So,
let's have a go.
Is that okay?
Yeah, do it.
Shall I bring that over?
Of course you can.
If I undo that, but that clasp is stunning.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
So what we're going to do is we're going to do this central section.
Yeah.
And to do that, I've already threaded them because the little beads are quite small, and in here it's a bit difficult to sort of thread them on, so I've already pre-threaded them.
Lovely.
So we're going to do this, and what I did it in two separate sections. So
okay.
we do this half first, and then that half second.
Okay, yeah, lovely.
So we work from the centre, so we work from this centre bead. So to do that, just take one of the pyrites, work out your centre one, and then have one either side that's just slightly smaller, just to get that tapered look. And then thread on 5 of the tiny beads either side, and then pass both of the beading thread through your next pyrite. So what we're going to do, and it is essentially the ladder weave, so we're doing that. So that brings that together. And then I threaded on 5 more of the tiny beads, and then one of the larger. Now all you need to do then is just pull them together.
Yeah.
Pull the right one, Jan. And just fiddle around with them until they're in the right place.
That's a technical term.
Fiddle diddle.
Just fiddle and diddle with them.
Squiddle squiddle. There you go. So now you've got your bead there.
Lovely.
And now what I did, I've got a little macrame section here, and that is just the square knot, but repeated on the same side, so you get that twist.
Oh, so it twists.
So you get that twist.
Yeah,
so when you get to this stage, don't worry if that's not sort of exactly where you want it. You can do that afterwards. So all I did then is use these 2 threads now as your lazy strand.
Clever.
Okay, and then if I just knot that on there first. So then just sort of position them where you want them. Pulling it out of shape, sorry. There you go. And then pull that quite tight. And then we're just going to do the square knot. So that's the pea shape. And then bring this underneath and through that shape. So what I did 4 of those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after I've done the 4, on every 5th one, I added a gemstone onto the right hand side. Because as you work, it will twist.
Oh, so you don't put them on the lazy strand then?
No. Put it onto the thread on the right hand side, and then continue. So do your 1, and what you need to do is make sure that stays in that position there. So do your 1 stitch there, and then do 4 more. And you'll see that if you do 1, if you see it's starting to twist around already.
And it's not a mistake.
It's not a mistake, no.
You mean
it's
it's
intentional.
Yes, intentional design feature.
So that's what you do, and then you put on another 1. If I just put the next one on, you'll see how it sort of positions itself. There, so that's the next one. Pop that on. And there's your first one. And if I just do another couple just to show you. So what I would do then is I'd do another 4, and then once I've got 2 beads on, as I've done with this one, if you can see, do another 4, and then pop both of the threads, all of the threads, sorry, through the black gemstone.
Okay.
And then separate them out and repeat it until you go to the end, and then just sort of finish off with the crimp and the clasp. And then once you've done that side, all you need to do is take another piece, sorry my hand's in the way, another piece of beading thread, pass that through that centre gemstone, and repeat exactly the same on the other side. So you work from the centre and do this section first, and then turn it around and do the other section. And
that's lovely.
And that's all there is to it.
that lovely?
And no mistakes.
No mistakes,
Yay.
Jan. That's incredible.
I'm getting better at this.
You are getting better at it, aren't you?
I've been practicing.
We might even ask you back for another show.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be nice.
That's awesome. $29.95. What a gorgeous kit, and what a lovely demo there. Just a lovely variation, just expanding that ladder weave, just adding a bit of macrame on there, utilising those little 2mm rounds. Beautiful kit. Thanks for that, Jan.
No problem.
Awesome. Let's go into the Wall of Fame. Right, number 92. How awesome are these?
Gosh, look at that.
I know. Look at the border around it. That's so cool. I love it. This is from this is number 92 from Helen in Cornwall. I know a Helen from Cornwall who says, "Hi all at JewelleryMaker. My entry for this week's Wall of Fame is a Tree of Life pendant. Well, 2 Tree of Life pendants. The trees are made from 0.4mm gauge wire and opal. The frame is 1.25mm gauge wire, all from JewelleryMaker. The beads in the frame are from my stash. Good luck to all the entries," and that's from Helen in Cornwall. I've never seen a Tree of Life with like a border on it. That's beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
Didn't you put the border on afterwards, or did it all together?
I don't know. You're ever so clever, Helen. Well done, love. Best of luck.
This is a beautiful bracelet.
Yeah, it's amazing, that, isn't it?
This is 94, and this is from Celia in Cardiff. And Celia says, "Hi everyone. Well, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame for a long time. Welcome back, Celia. Life has taken over and I've made nothing for ages. But I was so inspired by Laura's design inspiration bangles the other day that I had to have a go. As you'll see, I went off-piste quite early on in the making, but still like the result. We'll be trying again to get a bit closer to the Laura version. A great use of some of my JM stash of shell and culture pearls and my favourite antique bronze wire. Please do have another DI show for Laura to demo the other bracelets with the fancy clasp." And that's best wishes to all, and that's from Celia.
Thanks, Celia. That's beautiful.
But that's the good thing about the design inspiration. You can sort of put your own spin on it, can't you? And that is gorgeous. Well done.
Stunning, so intricate. Number 93, this is lovely, really simple and really, really effective. This is from Yasu, who says, "Please find attached my creation for this week's Wall of Fame. Amethyst beads and findings from JewelleryMaker have been used. I enjoyed creating jewellery with your products. Regards, Yasu." Isn't that beautiful? Really simple, short and sweet, lovely.
You could wear that every day, couldn't you?
You could, couldn't you?
Look at this.
Oh my word!
That's stunning, isn't it? I love that.
That's incredible.
This is 91, and this is from Kathy in Leeds. And Kathy says, "Good morning and happy Saturday, Sunday, Monday, question mark, to you all." Well, happy Sunday, Kathy. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I think we're having a fabulous day, aren't we?
Yeah, it's all right.
I'm having a fabulous day. Here is my Wall of Fame for this week. A copper cuff I made myself on Valentine's Day. The copper and wire are from JM. I just love it. Thinking of doing something similar in sterling. Are you considering selling sterling silver sheet? Question mark. And that's good luck, everyone. Still your friendly JM junkie, Kathy.
Well done, Jan.
Did well, though,
beautifully read. Very, very well. Very efficiently read.
Thank
you.
You.
A true professional.
Thank you.
Number 90. Look at this. This must have taken hours to make. This was from Shirley in Fair Oak, who says, "Hi everyone. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame this week. This will be my bouquet. Oh, when we renew our wedding vows on the 19th of March on 4 Mile Beach, Port Douglas in Australia. Oh my word. La-di-da, that is incredible. This will be our 10th wedding anniversary, and it's where we started our honeymoon. We always said we'd go back, but didn't think it would happen after my husband had a stroke. Anyway, it's happening, and I'm so excited. This bouquet is obviously inspired by Gemma's infamous creations last year, which I loved. It took ages to make everything, bar a string of fake pearls. It's from JewelleryMaker. I hope the photos come out okay and that you like it. With love, Shirley." Right, Jan, you ruined the end of that because you poked me in the arm. I'm sorry about that, and I hope you have a lovely time in Australia, Shirley.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Anyway, that would have been a very professional reading for me, but, you know...
No, you'd already gone.
I hadn't at all. Right, okay. Rose Quartz Micro Faceted Gemstones coming up in a few moments. We've also got some heart link chain coming up in the last hour. Don't know what that was all about. It's going to be amazing.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
Well, my name's Sheila and today I've been on the macrame wirework course. It's a brand new course. I was a little bit worried as to how it was going to go on because when I did another macrame course I had a bit of a problem getting everything to work, but Mark is extremely patient. He's been very good going around with everybody and making sure that they're happy with what they're doing. And if you do get stuck on anything, it's not a problem. He just comes around and sorts it out for you. I think the macrame wirework course is going to be a real good seller because you can do so much with it. There are so many different techniques within it which make it look complicated, but it isn't really. When you break them down, it's quite simple, and I would thoroughly recommend it to anyone who wants to do a workshop.
Come and join Sarah Elvin and grow your knowledge for a specialised jewellery technique in this DVD Kumihimo projects. Kumihimo is a really interesting way of creating new designs of jewellery. Within this DVD, Sarah will guide you through many techniques that include a cabochon necklace, wire-wrapped pendant, zigzag Kumihimo and the caged necklace. This is the perfect DVD to expand your Kumihimo knowledge and will certainly grow your taste for more. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Have you ever wanted to start your own jewellery parties? This is the perfect course for you. Angela Edwards, our experienced Jewellery Maker small business trainer, is here to teach you how to plan, organise and sell through jewellery parties. She will talk you through the basics on how and where to advertise on various types of platforms, how to bring ideas to the table and how to keep your diary full with events. For more information, please contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Jewellery Maker offers an extensive range of creative workshops for all levels from beginners right through to advanced. Each workshop is run by our approachable tutors who are all friendly, knowledgeable and are specialists in their field of expertise. Our popular courses are tailor-made to suit your needs and to help you get started with a new hobby or to advance your skills onto the next level. We keep the class sizes small to ensure you get plenty of one-to-one attention, so book early to avoid disappointment. For more information, contact our call centre or visit our website.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We brought you a strand yesterday of peridot micro-faceted rondelles, and they absolutely flew out the door. They were simply gorgeous. If you were lucky enough to get those, then brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Because I've got a strand here that will go so well with that peridot if you manage to get hold of it. Oh, it's just, this is awesome. I was listening to the radio on the way in today, and who was it? It was Claire Balding, I think, on Radio 2. Lovely. It seems like a really nice lady. And she said, do you know what? I think spring has finally arrived. I know we're meant to get rain for the rest of today, but do you know what? There is hope, isn't there? There is definite hope. You can't you? Bit of spring, like what's around by you at the minute? It's not so snowy around by you, is it?
No, it's been quite good actually.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been quite good over the last few days.
Have you seen any flowers yet? Any kind of
got snowdrops.
Oh yeah,
got some snowdrops.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Crocuses. We've got some crocuses.
I just love seeing all that kind of new life after winter, and you know, you drive home at work, you know, from work, and it's kind of grey outside, and then you start to see the buds on the trees. It's just so exciting. This strand here is like the promise of spring, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Micro faceted, totally and utterly natural rose quartz. It's just delish. These are, this is amazing, 2 by 1 millimetre faceted rondelles. These are so tiny. They are just beautiful, aren't they? 2 by 1 millimetres in size. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a totally natural genuine gemstone you're going to be getting here. Totally and utterly natural genuine gemstone here. There's no heat treatment, there's no coating. It is all entirely natural. It's amazing to think each one of these gemstones has been individually hand faceted, individually hand drilled. When you drill a gemstone that is 1 millimetre or 2 millimetres in dimension, can you even imagine how difficult that must be? To drill a gemstone that's 10 millimetres in size must be difficult enough, but to facet and drill a gemstone that is 2 millimetres in size, amazing. And I'm just having a look at these facets. I can just, yeah, they're all square facets. They're all, yeah. They're all like regular facets. They're not just random facets which have been haphazardly added onto the gemstone. These are, I mean, the gemstones that are being faceted there are much larger. You've got a quality here which is on a micro level, and I really do mean that. To facet and to drill gemstones of this kind of scale is unbelievably difficult. Price point. Really difficult to be able to bring you, for me to be able to kind of pluck a price point out of the air, because really gemstone seed beads like this we haven't been able to bring you in the past historically. You know, we haven't been able to bring you seed beads like this purely because they are so expensive to produce. Can you imagine the drill bit, the drill size that actually drills these gemstones? Can you imagine the size of the tools that facet these gemstones? I mean, it is unbelievably specialist. All done by hand. Out in Jaipur, which is the hub of the gem faceting world. Your price point today for these seed beads is incredible. For genuine gemstone seed beads of this calibre and a 30 centimetre strand at that, the price point is absolutely unreal. We're going under £20. Yeah, we're going under 20 $14.95. Amazing, simply amazing. Now, Jan, I've been a bit of a predicament about these gemstones because part of me, you know, I listen to guest designers and I listen to guest designers who say, you know, you can use these as spacer beads. I think they get lost if they were used as spacer beads because they are so small. I think making beady beads out of these would be a nice thing to do. I think encasing, Gemma came up with a great idea yesterday, encasing cabochons with gemstones like this.
Just a round cabochon would look fabulous, wouldn't they?
Maybe the cabochon shell pearls that we had earlier on.
Yeah, the colours would be amazing, wouldn't they? But they're just so beautiful, and like you said, even just, well, you had those lovely little clasps, lobster clasps on earlier. Just a simple bracelet with one of those on would be perfect. How pretty is that? Yeah,
that's nice, isn't it?
Because it really shows the gemstone off, doesn't it? You know, it gives it a chance to sort of sparkle and...
Yeah.
And the demo that I did with the diamonds, you did those earrings, but using those.
But use the rose quartz instead,
and sew those in. Fabulous. They look really gorgeous because the sparkle from them is just divine.
Nice ideas, really, really nice ideas. So yeah, maybe doing some really fine wire work with these, or encasing a cabochon with these, or even linking a load of these together to make little links, little individual hoops to link them together to make your own gemstone chain, or making beady beads out of these. Personally, I wouldn't use these as tiny little spacer beads because I think they're going to get lost because they are so small. They're 2 by 1 millimeters in diameter. But encasing a gemstone, you know, a big cabochon in a ring of these, I think that looks absolutely beautiful. And Jan's right, it really pops against the gemstone. It really allows you to see both the gemstone qualities, and the reflection of the rose quartz against the cabochon is quite amazing in this, isn't it? Yeah, beautiful quality. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, well done. So I do have quite a few multi-bidders here. Do multi-buy if you want to. If you want to multi-buy anything on today's show, just alter the quantity that's added onto your basket on our website, or ask a call centre representative to add 2 or 3 loads of these to your order. I think a lot of the reason why people are multi-buying this deal today is purely because we haven't been able to bring you 2 by 1 millimeter gemstones before, really. You know, this is really very, very, this is extraordinary for us at JewelleryMaker to be able to do this. 2 by 1 millimeter gemstones are so difficult to manufacture, so difficult to put together. Strands like this, it require a really unbelievably difficult skill set. In fact, you know what? I've just had a thought. I'm going to contact Prakash, who is the head of our JewelleryMaker team over in Jaipur, because I want him to send us some photos of these gemstones being faceted and being drilled. Because it's all very well me saying it's a really, really difficult process, but you need to see the photos, you need to see the footage of these gemstones being cut and being faceted and being drilled, because without that, it's very difficult to kind of get your head around. But if you can imagine we've got clips of much, much larger gemstones being faceted and drilled. This is the same kind of process, but on like a 1/10 of the scale. It's unbelievable, which is why you don't see 2 by 1 millimeter gemstones very often on JM. Get them now, get them whilst you can, because I don't know how many strands like this we're going to have in stock. I really, really don't. Hopefully we'll get some more gemstones. Hopefully we'll be able to bring you some more. So you've got gemstones, so this is, there you are, so this is the gemstone being drilled. Now that was one guy drilling, just drilling gemstones. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing process. Those gemstones there were probably, 6 to 8 mil, I would have thought. They're probably rondelles as well. Then then the gemstones have got to be sorted into their colours. Amazing, look at this. Even when they're put onto the temporary beading strands, it's a work of art. It really, really is. It's incredible amounts of patience. It's incredible amount of skill. Something which you or I, it would take us hours and hours and hours to do. But you know, these guys, you know, who do it every day, you know, are so proficient at it. Well done. $14.95, fantastic strand there. Well done. Right. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to contact Prakash and the team over in India and ask them to send us some pictures, because I think we'd all benefit from seeing that. Really helps to get it into perspective, doesn't it? Right. Okay. So, I've got something special for you now. Even more special, arguably, than the early bird special we bought you today. What was the early bird special? 3 meters of sterling silver chain. Yeah, that's pretty special. Yeah. What I'm about to bring you now is yellow gold plated, sorry, I beg your pardon, rose gold plated copper, okay? It's chain, it's on a spool, and it's heart-shaped. Oh my word. This is the chain that's here on JewelleryMaker. This is the chain that we have become famous for. Our heart link chain. Now, this is all rose gold plated, I do beg your pardon, it's rose gold plated brass, I thought it was copper, rose gold plated brass. And you're getting 3x4mm hearts on here. The heart link chain used to be something that we only did in precious metal, and we used to offer you in a kit, in a findings pack I should say, about that much in precious metal, which is great, yeah, awesome. But the amount of people who text in and requested for us to be able to get spools of heart link chain was ridiculous. So what do? We got some made. This is rose gold plated brass, and on this spool you are going to be getting 10 meters of chain. 10 meters of chain. 10 meters of rose gold plated brass heart link chain. Why wasn't this here just before Valentine's Day? How annoying. Anyway, this is brand new, isn't it? Okay, this is brand new, never been brought to air before. We do have a nice big quantity of this. However, we have had to wait weeks and weeks and months for us to get this in stock. It's going to sell out on today's show. There's no question about it, because I've got so many multi-bidders. I've got so many people coming through for this. We've got a nice big quantity. It's all going to go. It's all going to go. Here's your price point for 10 meters of rose gold plated brass heart link chain. $14.95. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, Jan, I know you're over at the Wall of Fame at the minute, just purely because of the Sunday Experience jewellery on the desk. But with regards to this chain, it's rose gold plated brass. We have done rose gold plated silver and precious metal ones in the past. It's 10 meters, which is one of the reasons why we've done rose gold plated brass as opposed to rose gold plated precious metal. Yeah. How would you use this? Would you still use this with your pearls?
Yeah, definitely.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd probably use that as a few strands of the heart chain and just hang the pearls on there, just to sort of, you know, because you get the full effect of that heart, and the light shines from that heart as well, and just beautiful. Use it in a bracelet, a little charm bracelet. Charm bracelets. Maybe a pearl charm bracelet.
Oh, how lovely.
So yeah, definitely. It's really pretty, isn't it?
Isn't it just? And when you think about the average length of a neckline piece, and I am saying averages because you can have chokers, you can have much longer lariat style necklaces, but the average necklace is around about 40 centimetres in length. That's over 20 necklaces you'd be able to make with this. With charm bracelets and slave bracelets. I mean, you've got something here so special, and it does look very reflective indeed. The reason for that is because the links are so open. It is perfect for your charm bracelets. It is perfect for your slave bracelets. In fact, let me show you this as a slave bracelet, in a slave bracelet kind of design, because it will look absolutely amazing. I know it will. So just wrap it down there and then just pop that round there. It's that kind of design that you go for, really, with a slave bracelet. And look, how reflective is that? How beautiful is that? Even on my big ugly hands, you know, you've got a lovely design there, haven't you? And you've got a beautiful reflective surface on that chain. They're 3x4mm links on here, so really ultra reflective, because you've got so much surface area there as well. I was asking Jan, you know, if she'd use it with her pearls, just purely because, you know, it is precious metal plated base metal, which has enabled us to bring you 10 metres, and it's enabled us to bring you it at £14.95p. If this was precious metal, we wouldn't have 200 in stock. It wouldn't be £14.95, and I don't think we would be able to bring you 10 metres. You know, it's just, it would be so expensive for us to be able to produce. Today, you know, you've got the best of both worlds. You've got that precious metal plating, you've got that iconic design, and you've got 10 metres of it. It's amazing. And as Jan has suggested, and Ollie, who's directing, in a bracelet, you wouldn't necessarily need any other gem. You wouldn't need anything else with this. Just have a chain. Just have a chain going around your wrist. You wouldn't need any gemstones. You could just wear that on its own. I mean, that on its own, just beautiful. You'd wear that every single day. That could be a christening bracelet. Sorry, Jan. An anklet, yeah, beautiful anklet, yeah.
Perfect, wouldn't it?
But it could be a christening bracelet. It could be a bracelet that you make for somebody who's just passed their driving test, or for someone who you really love, or someone who's just given birth, you know, for maybe your best friend who's just had a baby, or for a niece, or for, you know, it's just so beautiful. And of course, it's going to work effortlessly with pearls. Just this with a single pearl dangling from it would look absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? Less than 50 chances left now. Gorgeous. You know those beautiful pearl earrings that that Jan made earlier on with that gorgeous chain just dangled from the earrings? You could do exactly the same with this. Exactly the same with this, and it's heart-shaped as well, which is just even better, isn't it? Well done. Less than 40 chances left. So many multi-bidders on this. You have got a 30-day money-back guarantee with this, but I can almost guarantee that you get this home. Of course, you're going to fall in love with it. You get it home, even if you do a bit of a high street test and you see if you can find a better deal elsewhere. I can almost guarantee you won't be able to. If you can, fine. Send it back to us. We'll give you your money back gladly, because as you can see, this will always sell. Always. Well done, everyone. Well done. That's going to sell out in the next couple of seconds. Well done. Beautiful quality. Number 7. Woo! Okay. Oh, Jan.
Oh, Carol.
Look at the colours of this.
I'm just going to have to come over and...
Oh, here we go. She's scuttling over now. Look at those colours.
They're lush, aren't they?
Aren't they gorgeous?
See, that screams Mother of the Bride to me.
Yes.
Those colours.
Definitely the purples, definitely.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Quite often, it's funny, isn't it? Quite often Mothers of the Bride will wear either like a lilac colour, or they'll wear a really strong turquoise or something like that. Or a fuchsia, a bit like the colour Linda's got on today. Yep. It's a really... This is a Mother of the Bride bundle.
Yeah. They are stunning. Absolutely
Aren't they gorgeous?
Look at those.
Any bundle that gives you silver, purple, champagne, peach, another strand of silver, and pink pearls is going to be a winner. Any bundle that gives you that kind of description of colour. I don't know what's my favourite strand. Look at these. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at these. These are side to side drilled, not top to bottom drilled, side to side drilled.
Great for bracelets.
Really great for bracelets, yeah.
Perfect for
and
bracelets.
Great for that technique that you did from the first kit today, with the wire.
Yeah,
because you could channel set them.
That's right, yeah. So they would sit perfectly in there.
Oh. Num 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 num. You've then got these beautiful Keishi pearls here. Look at those, aren't they beautiful? Are they Keishi? They look like they are. Yeah, they are. Beautiful Keishi pearls. Look at the size of these. These are enormous Baroque pearls. And there's another one as well. Look at this. 2 massive strands of purple Baroque pearls. Oh, yummy. They're gorgeous. Beautiful baby pink pearls. Again, these are really, really large. And some champagne ones here as well. This is a lovely, lovely bundle. I'm with Jan. Mother of the Bride. Mother of the Bride. That's really important, actually. If you do lots of wedding fairs, it's not just jewellery for brides and bridesmaids that you're making for. It's jewellery for mothers of the brides as well, because quite often, a bride-to-be will go to wedding fairs, maybe with her husband, with her fiance, and maybe with her mum or her mother-in-law as well. It becomes a real kind of family affair, doesn't it? It's a lovely thing to be able to do, to go and shop for things like that together. And, you know, the mother of the bride deserves to look absolutely fantastic on that day as well, because it's her day as well. The groom as well. Well, yeah, I mean, the groom can wear a pearl necklace if they really want to. That's what I just said, a mother-in-law as well. A mother and mother-in-law to be. Absolutely. Anyway, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls here. Amazing price, amazing deal, and gorgeous mother of the bride and mother-in-law of the bride pearl colours here. Thanks, Ollie. Okay, here's your amazing price point. $44.95, amazing, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Well done, all of you there. Isn't that just stunning? Yeah, 7 strands. It really does sum up that kind of outfit, doesn't it? It really does. Either that, or maybe like a prom, or some kind of a summer do. But that is beautiful. Really, really lovely kind of dusty vintage tones in here as well. Lovely, lovely qualities. And each strand, even though all 7 strands are pearls, each strand is completely and utterly unique. Yeah, I've got all the 7 strands. Yeah. Don't even go there. Seriously. Dion reckons that these are more blue than purple. Great. $39.95. I know it's the last pearl bundle on the show today. Go out with a bang. That's a P45 price, you do realise that. What does that work out to per strand, Dion? Really? Less than £6 a strand? You're amazing. £5.70 a strand. Absolutely incredible. Well done, everyone. She's as pleased as punch in there. She's loving it. Well done. $39.95. Loads of you coming in. You've got to check your baskets out. I've got so many of you with this in your baskets at the minute. I've got Val, Bryony, Linda, Margaret, Mary, Yasadara. I've got Gillian, Jane, Carrie, Anonymous, Mary, Rosina, Pat, Anne, Suze, Irina, Leslie, Anonymous, Fiona, June, Val, Tracy, June, Maureen, Vera, Veronica, Anonymous. I've got so many people with this incredible bundle, and loads of you with this in your baskets. Check your baskets out, otherwise you can't have it, basically. You got to do it. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you're only paying $2.95 P&P per order as well, so do make sure that you remember that. Remember it! Because if you don't have it, Jam will. So look at her face. Just obsessed with pearls. Give me the pearls! Jean, well done, and Alicia, well done. You've both just checked out. Well done. Fiona, Anonymous, another Anonymous there in Newport, well done. Loads of you there, under £40 for your 7 strands of genuine freshwater culture pearls. Absolutely stunning. Right, okay, now, we're going to go over and see the incredible jewellery that the ladies on the Sunday Experience have made. And it really is lovely. It's gorgeous. They've all been beavering away really quietly in there. Linda, has it's been a very kind of even-tempered group in there today by the look of it.
Yeah, it's just been very productive.
Very productive. That's nice. Makes a change, doesn't it? Some of the Sunday Experiences, or honestly, it is carnage in there sometimes. It really is carnage. I look through the window and there's just it's just too much going on. So, not enough jewellery making. Yeah, that's what we're all here for. So, okay, let's go and see what everyone's made. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Right, I'm going to come over here. I don't know any of your names, unfortunately.
I'm Christine.
Hi, Christine. I'm Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Hi. Which? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. So you love your wire work then?
Yes.
Oh my goodness me. Hearts are the flavour of the day for Christine. These are beautiful pieces.
Thank you.
What gauge wire did you use in this piece here, Christine?
1mm wire with a hearts one.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Accented by the tiny little silver grey pearls.
Now, they're beautiful, aren't they? Did you like the colour of them?
They're absolutely stunning, and you never see the colour properly on the TV.
No, you don't, do you?
When you get them home, they do look amazing.
This is a lovely necklace as well. This is just a very simple kind of just re-stranded necklace, isn't it? With little spacer beads in between. It just shows you simplicity sometimes is so effective. That's really lovely. What's on the end here? Lovely pendant. Oh, that's
Use
nice.
Use a mix of smoky quartz and the burgundy pearls.
They're enormous.
Very nice. I had to do a big chunky heart for that one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Yeah, beautiful jewellery. Awesome. Thank you so much. Right, moving on now. Sorry, what's your name, darling? Fee.
Yeah.
Now, Fee. You've got a few hellos to say, haven't you?
I do.
Please go for it.
My son and my daughter, Callum and Cassandra, my sister Nikki and her family, the Baileys, and my grandson Riley. So hello, Boo. Mama loves you.
Oh.
He's only 3.
He's 3. And he's been making jewellery since he was 2.
That's right, with me, yes.
And he uses genuine gemstones
He
now?
does. He won't use beads. He uses gemstones.
A true jewellery maker addict. I love it. What have you had to work with, Fee?
The pearls here and the amethyst.
Oh, the amethyst is beautiful.
And the wee ring there as well.
Oh, that's a gorgeous little ring. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? The beautiful ring with the pearl in the centre. That's beautiful. How long have you been making jewellery for, Fee?
Since last January.
Yeah.
I made it as a teenager, but not since. And then last January, I come back to it.
It is funny, isn't it? People seem to return back to jewellery making, don't they? It seems to be something that you start off when you're relatively young, and then maybe return to it a little, a few years later.
Yep.
Awesome. Oh, fantastic. And I know your grandson loves watching JewelleryMaker as well, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. This is his favourite channel.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us today, because you were with us yesterday as well, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Fantastic. Now, sorry, darling, what's your name? Oh,
Trina.
Trina.
Yeah.
She's got a name tag on. Hi. Trina, right. What? Oh, my word. You've worked with pearls as well. Look at this with the garnet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's stunning.
Thanks to Linda.
What did you enjoy most? What make did you enjoy most?
I would say learn how to twist these here, because I do a lot of wire work, more wire work than I do the pearls. So.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at this wire work. What, these pieces are yours as well?
Yeah, these two here.
Oh, my goodness me. Look at this wire work. I'll just move that there. That's stunning wire work. What gauges did you use there?
I have there 1 mil and 8.
Beautiful.
And then just wire wrapping with 4.
Did you enjoy? Is it nice wire to work with? Have you enjoyed working with the wire? Is it nice and pliable still?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good, good. Oh, I'm so glad you've learned how to twist the pearls together as well. It's a lovely effect that you get, isn't it?
So I was with Sammy yesterday, lovely lady, and Linda was very helpful again. She's a lovely lady as well. Well worked doing the Sunday experience.
Awesome. Oh, thanks for that, Trina. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Now, how do I say your name?
I'm Rajita.
Rajita. Beautiful name. Oh, my word. Look at this necklace. Look at this incredible necklace. Is this made out of polymer clay?
It is, yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Can we get a shot of that? Because it's just... Look at this. Oh, and look at the ring.
Okay. Sorry.
Wow. How long have you been working with polymer clay for?
Polymer clay, not for long, about a year or so, but I'm really enjoying it.
I bet you are. That's incredible.
The earring also, this was like, I just bought from some, on sale, but this is something I just added on to it. And
oh my goodness me, they're incredible. Dion is in there saying, they're blue, I want them all, they're blue. And you've had to work with, you've got some wire, you've had some pearls, you've had a whole load of stuff. This is beautiful jewellery that you've made here. It's so different.
Yeah, mine is a lot Asian inspired because I'm from India, so I think that comes up a lot. It's like antique bronze gold,
The golds look amazing with those pearls. They really do. The pearls are so big, aren't they?
Yeah, they are quite big, and I quite like these findings. The gold.
Now they're connectors, I think, aren't they? I think they're the connectors.
Yeah, they're actually not connectors because I saw that they're only these loops in the pack.
Oh, so maybe they're part of the toggle clasp.
Yeah, I tried to find a pair, just to make it as the toggle. I could not find it, so I don't know if it is only the loops.
Well, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Whatever they are.
But that is why I thought, okay, I'll try to, add it as a.
That's nice. It's a lovely base for the pearls to sit on, isn't it?
Yes. And these pearls have a flat base as well, so
oh, lovely.
Very much.
So they sit nice and flat.
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing? There's so many amazing pieces of jewellery here. Pretty much everyone's worked with pearls, which is great, and it's lovely to see how you can use them so differently in jewellery. Jan, are you impressed by all these pieces?
They're amazing.
Aren't they just?
They're gorgeous. I had a quick look at them before you went over. They're stunning.
But it's amazing just to see how many different ways you can use pearls. You can use it with wire. You can twist them. You can do all sorts with them. Thank you so much, ladies. They really have been productive, haven't they, Linda?
Very, yeah, and creative as well. Yeah, very creative. So different, all using sort of the pearl bundles, but everything is.
Come here, Linda.
Sorry.
Come on, love. Can't hear you.
The pearl bundles, and there's only 2 pearl bundles, the original one and then a 3-strand pearl bundle, but everything is so different. That's the creativity of it.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much, ladies. It's been awesome having you with us today. And are we going to photograph all these pieces as well? Oh, fantastic. So you'll be able to see all these pieces on our Facebook page as well. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. It's brilliant. Right, I'm going to head back over here. Sorry. What have we got to... What are we doing in the last 17 minutes of the show? Let's go have a chat. Let's have a chat with Jan. Let's have a chat. Oh, Jan's going to sing. Jan's going to sing us a song. Jan doesn't know it yet, but she's going to sing us a song. Before we do that, though, wasn't it amazing to see how different all that jewellery was? Some really structured pieces, some beautiful twisted pieces, some really organic pieces, some really gold and antique bronze pieces. It's just lovely, lovely, lovely jewellery. I'm so impressed. Right, okay, antique bronze plated copper findings, earring posts with butterfly backs. This is silly. This is silly. Jan, you are silly. I am silly. We're all a bit silly today.
Yeah.
Our price points have been...
Silly.
Silly. This bundle is silly. 100 pairs of antique bronze earring posts with butterfly backs. Let's have a look at them, shall we? Here we go. So here's your butterfly post with your little bead on the front, with a little loopy there. A loopy! There it is, to hang your gemstones and wire from, etc, etc, etc. And your butterfly backs. That's what you get for that is one complete earring, there and there, okay? Done. 100 pairs of these. We do have Frankie with us, guest designer Frankie with us on the Designer Inspiration Show today. She's very much into her steampunk. These are great with your steampunk, great with your vintage jewellery as well. The reason why I say this is so silly is because of the price point. The price point really is utterly ridiculous. $7.95. Not the price. We're going lower. Even lower. We're going low, we're going low, we're going low, we're going low. £4.95p. $4.95 for 100 pairs of antique bronze plated copper earring posts with butterfly backs. Amazing. Jan, what do you think about that price point?
Well, what can you say?
Exactly.
£4.95.
There are no words.
100 pairs?
100 pairs, Jan.
Wow. Yeah, what can you say?
Silly.
It is silly.
I know.
It's great, but it's silly.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
That is and some places you go, you don't get the backs for them either.
Sorry, say again.
You don't get the butterfly back on them.
Yeah,
so you pay more than that just for the post.
I know. Fran in London. What? Ha. What? What? Sounded like Borat then. Emily in the West Midlands. Sorry, just pulling my ties up. Emily in the West Midlands. Life's no fun. Life's no fun. Life's not fun not being silly.
Yay.
Not being silly. Silly noises, silly faces, silly guest designers, silly prices, just silly. You can't take life too seriously, can you?
No.
You really can't. If you do, then you're just destined to be miserables. Well done, everyone. Alfred from Greater Manchester's come in to get this. So's Carol, so's Anonymous, so's Mildred, so's Sonia, Trudy, Alison, Christine, Pamela. Oh my word, there's so many people. So many people. 100 pairs of earring posts with butterfly backs for £4.95p. Even if you come through and get these, split them into packs of 10 and sell them on for, I don't know, £1 a pack. Just do that when you do your next jewellery making stall thingy. Just sell 5 pairs for £1, or, I don't know, 10 pairs for £1, or, you know, whatever. Even if you just sell them on. You can do whatever you like with these bits and pieces when you get them from JewelleryMaker. Once they're yours, they're yours. You can sell them on, you can make beautiful things out of them. Do whatever you want with them. Oh my word, I've got so many people coming through. Well done. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Frankie's designs on the guest designer show, on the Designer Inspiration Show today. She's got some lovely pieces apparently. And that's going to be coming up at 1 p.m. Woo, woo, woo! With the lovely Becky, who we love. Isn't she gorgeous, lovely Becky? Awesome, well done to everyone coming through to get these. Lynette and Blanca and Suzanne and Kathleen and Carol and Margaret and Joan and Sue and Diane and Raymond and Kathleen and Lorraine and Anonymous and everyone. Loads of people coming through to get these, well done. Gorgeous, well done. Right, so fantastic deal. Awesome. Where are we going now, sweetie? Okay. To the right. Oh, you, no. No, 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 no. We're not doing this again today. No, we're not. Don't even go, hey, I'm in tomorrow. I know you're not in tomorrow. You did this yesterday. We got into trouble yesterday for this. There's no managers in the building today. Seriously, we got into trouble for doing, you know, that lace deal we did yesterday. Did you see the lace deal we did yesterday?
I didn't know. I missed that.
Stupid. Honestly, Dion lost it yesterday. She played, and she was really clever. She played 2 lace bundles just before the end of the show. We've got no managers in the building today. Are we going to do it? Are we just going to do it? I accept no responsibility for this. Okay? So when I come into work tomorrow morning and I get told off, I'll ask them to play this bit of the show back. Yep. Which one are we doing? Oh, really? Oh no. Right. Right, this is stupid. This is stupid. Right, okay, so lace. This is literally going to be like ripping a plaster off. We just got to do it really quickly. 5 designs of lace. Absolutely amazing quality. 5 designs. Look at these qualities. Gemma, who we were with yesterday, Gemma Crow, said that her friend who was a milliner, Gemma gave some of this lace to her friend who was a milliner, and she could not get over the quality. She could not get over the price of this lace. She couldn't get over the fact that she could, if she wanted to, take all of these little flowers off and this piece of lace remains intact. Quite often, if you try and do that with other bits of lace, then it all starts to unravel. Not with this lace. It's all finished off beautifully. It's all tied off beautifully. Oh my word, there's some amazing quality here. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's one of Gemma's pieces with the gold. Oh, it's just beautiful stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. So 5 pieces of gold lace. Right. These, all right. These 5 pieces of lace are normally £9.95p. Dion has done this. This is one of Jan's pieces made out of lace.
What? Does she not want a job?
Oh, no. P45, la da da. Dion keeps on doing these prices. Da da da. Dion's DP45. Da da da. You won't be seeing us again. Da da da. It's been emotional. Da da da. Jan, I don't know why you're smiling, because you're going to get the sack as well. You've been aiding and abetting. Oh, I think that's what they call it, isn't it? Well, you haven't said no, don't do it.
Wasn't me.
Honestly,
I'm not going to say don't do it, am I?
You heard it here first. You won't be seeing Jan, me, or Dion ever again. Emily from the West Midlands. I'm doing a steampunk piece with this lace, and at the moment, and I love lace so much. Gorgeous. The great thing about this lace is you can stiffen it as well with a kind of a PVA water solution. You can stiffen this lace as well, which looks absolutely amazing. 5 pieces of lace for £6.95. It's ridiculous. These should be £9.95 for 5 pieces. And you know what? £6.95 for 1 piece of this lace is unbelievable. £9.95 for 1 piece of this lace is unbelievable. But £6.95 for 5 pieces of this lace is just ridiculous. Right. Dare I ask, Dion, what are we doing now? No, we're not. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry.
Bless you.
Did you get it? Oh, did you hear it? Honestly, Are we seriously going to do this before I show it? Are we going to do it or not? Are we going to do it? She's singing the P45 song to me. How many have we got? No. Oh no, we're going to get in so much trouble for this. Honestly, we will. Should we just do it?
Go on, do it. Go for it.
Okay, so when tomorrow we get an email about this, we're going to say Jan told us to. You heard her say, go on, do it.
Oh, nice.
Red lace. Oh my goodness me. Same design pack. There's so much you can do with this. You can stiffen it and wear it in tiaras, you can sew it onto garments, you can make it into bracelets, you can make it into masks, you can do so much with it. 5 pieces of bright red lace. Oh my goodness me, I can't believe we're actually going to do this today. Again, this should be a pack of lace where for 5 pieces it's £9.95. It's an amazing price at £9.95. We all know it's an amazing price at £9.95, but we're doing this. There are no words. There are no words. I've run out of words. I literally have run out of words.
Well, that just shows you, doesn't it?
It
How
does.
impressive it is if you've run out of words.
5 pieces of red lace for £6.95. I would challenge anyone to get a piece of lace of this kind of calibre, of this kind of size, anywhere for £6.95, let alone another 4 pieces of lace. And we're not talking about rubbishy, you know, lace that's going to unravel. We're talking about dense, heavy lace that's been beautifully manufactured, that's been beautifully composed, and something that you can use in so many different, with dozens and dozens and dozens of different ways. It's a lovely piece there created by Jam. Really beautiful. Oh my word. Right, okay, very quickly I'm going to recap something for you. Keep coming through for this lace because we still have got really great quantity left, okay? We're going to recap very quickly the red colour-coated quartz. Keep coming through for that lace. I've got loads and loads of people coming through. I've still got genuine chances left, okay? A metre of red colour-coated quartz. A metre! We start measuring gemstones by the metre. You know, it's serious. It's seriously big. Look at all that. 1,040 carats of red colour-coated quartz. Beautiful big nuggets here. But the great thing about these nuggets is, as you can see from the side, well, you can actually see from looking at the strands here as well, you've got gemstones in here great for rings, pendants, earrings, necklaces, you know, all sorts of jewellery. You're not limited at all with this strand. Oh, it's just wonderful. And every gemstone is totally unique. Every gemstone is that little bit different. You will get some which are nice and similar, great for earrings, but on the whole, you are going to be getting lots of different sizes and shapes, triangles, rectangles, ovals, pretty much rounds, egg-shaped ones, square ones. It's really, really, really fantastic. £17.95p, which for an entire, I mean, 2 handfuls worth of gemstones, that is 2 handfuls worth, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. OMG, I've never seen a strand so big. Wow, just says Emily. It's incredible, isn't it? Well done. Loads of people coming back through on the phone lines and the web for that. Just giving you another opportunity to add that to your basket. Well done. Woo! Right, Jan, I'm coming over.
Okie doke.
I'm coming over. Okay, here we go. So, Jan.
Yes?
Have you had fun with your challenge today?
Yes. I loved it. They are just amazing. And you can do anything with them. I go with anything. But it's quite simple, but the gemstone just does all the work. I mean, look at them on that bust, the way the light is reflecting on that bust. It's
Sorry,
just...
to pull the tights up again. Yeah, they really do, don't they? That's a very simple rosary link. You've got a lovely size links on these, really regular, Jan. They're awesome.
But I used the earring that we did for the demo. I put that on the end of the of that.
Oh, with the wire. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yes, lovely. Well, with the diamonds, yeah.
With the diamonds, yeah.
Amazing. See, look how beautiful that looks, and you can see it shining and reflecting off the bust there, even though it's a white bust.
They're gorgeous, aren't
they? Look at these. Oh, these are beautiful. I'd wear those all the time. Aren't they gorgeous? So very, very classic way of setting these. And then Jan wanted to show you how you can introduce colour to this as well. Beautiful pair of earrings, which are blatantly going to go to Dion because they've got blue in them. And a beautiful ring, which again is blatantly going to go to Dion because it's got blue in it as well. It's lovely, isn't it? You can keep it really, really nice and classic, or you can start to add splashes of colour to it, and it's just...
I started doing a bracelet, but I wasn't really 100% happy with it, so I didn't put it out. But that just shows that if you put the blue wire through, and then wrap it around, you can sort of make something sort of really contemporary and...
Yeah, you can see. Look, you can see the wire going through the quartz there. Beautiful. Jan, it's been a pleasure having you with us today.
I've really enjoyed it. It's been great.
It's been loads and loads of fun. Make sure you tune in for our Top Tip show on the 5th of March as well, where Jan's going to be hopefully answering all of your Jewellery Maker related questions. In the next couple of days, we're going to be putting a poll and a questionnaire on Facebook for you to answer. Yes, for you to kind of post any of your queries and to vote for your favourite mediums. So look out for that over the next few days, because on the 5th of March we're going to be addressing hopefully all of that on our Top Tip show, which is going to be great fun. When are you next with us, Lovey?
Tuesday late, and then I think Wednesday morning with you.
Yay! Fantastic! So next Wednesday I'm going to be next with Jan. It's going to be great fun. And I'm next with you tomorrow morning. We've got an awesome show with Mark Smith. Tune in now for Becky and the awesome Frankie as well. It's going to be a fantastic show. Love this woman. See you guys. Bye.